Okay, so y'all should be in adventure mode, so try not to fall off anything while we get started.
First thing that I did.
Yeah, I saw. That's why I decided to warn everyone. So yes, I don't know how familiar everybody is with Barovia, but it is kind of a land shrouded in mists, lorded over by the great or terrible, maybe great and terrible, vampire Strahd. Y'all can't fly. Don't try to do this. You will fall in the water or off a cliff. I am in creative mode, so I can place banners that indicate where your characters are during fights and things like that, so that way you can explore the space on your screens and not necessarily feel like you have to stay in the same place all the time, because that could be less fun. But yeah, basically, y'all are going to need your own dice or dice rollers for this. I say that as I realize where my dice are not is here.
Every time I start DMing.
Yeah, it's like...
dice!
It's like I've got like a huge stack of books, and... Oh, here it is. Doctor got me, or made me this dice case. So yes, I actually do have my dice. Ooh, and the magnets stayed in this time. Speaking of which, Doctor, if you're still there, we need to talk about gluing those in later. Okay.
Good. I can use my blue and gold dice.
Yeah, so y'all can use your own dice. We're not using any sort of in-game roller or anything. This is nowhere near as sophisticated as Roll20. Basically, we're kind of using this as the tabletop whiteboard that we would draw the map on. So we will enter the DeathHouse and kind of move room to room. Try not to explore ahead in the rooms because, you know, the doors are all shut when you get there and some of them might be trapped or things. You know, there should be cause and possibly effect going on. So do y'all have any questions before we start?
Nope, sorry, I'm getting actual dice. It's been so long since I've used physical dice.
I'm good.
I'm all good.
Awesome.
I think I'm good.
Yeah, I was
Sending
gonna
out a
say-
tweet.
Whoops. Yeah, I've got... You know what I should do? Because I've got this camera. Hold on. I've got my camera here. Why is the camera broken?
Is there an H in Barovia?
Is there an H in Barovia?
No.
No!
Heck no.
R-O-H-V-I?
No,
No.
Barova. Okay, so anyway, I actually realized since I made this fancy dice tray, I green screen painted the inside of a Frisbee. So...
Is it?
What?
Cool.
It's cool. So I should actually probably use that. Let me set up my own dice tray here. So that... Oh, there... I have not thought this through at all in any way. This dice...
Oh boy.
Okay, yeah, this is
The
maybe
definition of the stream.
Yeah, this is exactly how this sort of thing should be done. Is after everyone else gets set up, Joe decides to use a new toy. Okay. I lost the dice already. Okay, hold on. Actually, I know how to make this work. I was like, I'm gonna have to crop this or something so it's readable. But no, we'll just make it so huge that it fills the whole thing. Look, okay, I have been training for this my entire YouTube career, apparently. Okay, so now if I roll a dice in there, you can't see it. It didn't show up.
Oh, I saw it on the edge.
It is unreadable with the amount of illumination in here. You know what? We'll
Yes.
save this for... This is what we're learning for the 48-hour stream. Okay, we're going to...
It's an 8. Barely, I can see it.
Yeah, it was an 8, but yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So that's going on the list for the thing. Hopefully that gave Pasta's tweet a chance to propagate so people can get out here and join us. Okay, so y'all have been walking down a lonely road. You know, it might not be the only road you've ever known, but it feels like it. The mist and the trees have grown more and more oppressive as you have trudged, and eventually the gravel road you are on has led you to a village with tall houses, dark as tombstones. Now, you might think, well, that seems pretty grave, but nestled among these solemn dwellings is a handful of closed-up shops. So, you know, that's nice. And, there is a tavern. It's also closed. It doesn't look like it's just closed like, shut. It looks like it's out of business. But, yeah, that's fine. Because, hey, you know what at least this town has? Is a soft whimpering that draws your eye toward a pair of children standing in the middle of an otherwise lifeless street.
All right.
Okay.
Hello, kids.
You see that the it looks like it's about a 10-year-old and a 7-year-old, and the elder one, who seems to be a girl, starts shushing the boy and looks at you, Ooze, and says, "There's a monster in our house." And then she points at a tall brick row house. It has seen better days. The windows are dark. It has a gated portico on the ground floor, and the rusty gate slightly ajar. Now, the houses on either side are completely abandoned. They have their windows and doors boarded up. So, this house looks relatively nice in comparison. Also, the house that she's pointed at looks exactly like this one.
Whoa!
Whoa!
No
I turn to the kids and I go, "Where's your mother? Where's your father? Where they at?"
Where's your other gun?
The little boy is like still trying not to sob, but the girl says that our parents are trapped in the basement, and our baby brother is upstairs, and the monster's there.
I got a one question for you. Are your parents rich?
And the girl just like looks at you and like points at the house. It's like that. My dad is Gustav Durst.
Look, I know you got a big house, but you got furniture inside? Is there a car in the garage? The accent's changing.
The little girl goes, well, carriage houses aren't regionally appropriate, but, otherwise we're pretty loaded.
That's a good news. Let me
Oh.
Okay, so are you proceeding into the house, Pasta?
Pasticina is going to just bam open the door.
Okay.
Sorry, I should have waited.
No, it's fine. If that's what you're, like I said, when I said don't open the doors and wander around, I meant like while we're in the middle of one scene, don't go into the next. But like,
okay, I'm gonna go inside.
We are transitioning. Okay, so as y'all rush after Pasta into the foyer, you see the mist outside grow more oppressive, and you are glad to be entering. You feel a little bit relieved entering the house.
Oh, I am going last in this adventure. Whoever wants to go be in front of me, and by in front of me, I mean be a meat shield, by all means.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the marching order in the hot bar here of Minecraft. So whoever's character is first will be the first banner in slot 1, and then so I've already moved Ooze with his lime banner to slot 5. So so Pasta has taken the lead. Who is in second in the marching order?
I'll go right behind him with my shield out.
Okay. And then who's next? NJ or Nyx?
I have some shields. I'll go next.
Okay. Whoops, actually you were already next. Okay. Cool. So we now
I love how you're doing this.
This is emergent dungeon master play.
I love it.
Okay, so you guys have entered this. The gate was unlocked, Pasta, obviously, because you opened it with no problem. Although the rusty hinges absolutely shrieked when the gate was open. It's like.
Pasticina would have kicked the gate open, so those hinges would have just been on the floor.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, they're pretty solid hinges, although they would have shrieked like twice as loud, which I'm sure will not be a problem if you're trying to sneak up on a monster. Now, when you enter the foyer, there is a shield on the south wall with a stylized golden windmill on a red field, flanked by framed portraits of stony-faced aristocrats. And then there are mahogany-framed double doors leading into the main hall, set with panes of stained glass. And that's all you're seeing in here.
Where did the kids go?
When you look back out into the mists, it is like you cannot see 5 feet in front of you. You can't see your hand, basically. Everything beyond the gate is just gone.
I can't see a thing!
Kids? Hello?
Look, the kids had no money. The parents got the money. They'll be fine. Kids are They'll hide under a tree or something.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, Pasta, these are like mahogany doors with stained glass. This is like, you know these folks have money.
May I would like to kick open this door as well.
Yeah, you can go ahead.
Bam!
Okay, I'm surprised you didn't kick open both of them, but I'm gonna blow them both
Bam!
open. Okay, y'all have entered what is clearly the fine main hall that runs the width of the house. Did we lose Ooze? Why did he?
I glitched through the ceiling.
I'll teleport you to me.
Barovia tricks.
Yes.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Did Ooze come, or is Ooze still teleported away?
I'm here. I'm here now.
I don't see you.
I'm looking at you in the face. NJ is right on top of me. What is going on?
You're an adventurer.
I'm looking
not
at all...
a carpenter.
Joe,
Come on,
I'm literally right behind you, Joe.
Is Ooze in spectator mode by chance?
He shouldn't be.
He's one of the children.
Oh no.
We've already lost a party member. This place is
Okay, there's Zeus.
trapped.
There's Zeus. We got him. Okay.
I don't know what happened.
It's
You've
fine.
been
You're
rescued,
back.
bro.
You're back. You must have
You've
been
been
in spectator mode somehow.
Okay.
Okay. So this is the main hall. It runs the width of the house. It's got a black marble fireplace at one end and a sweeping red marble staircase at the other. Now, mounted on the wall above the fireplace is a long sword. It's got a little windmill in the hilt. That seems to be a recurring theme that y'all are gonna notice. The wood-paneled walls are ornately sculpted with images of vines, flowers, nymphs, and satyrs. And there are several exits to this room that you can basically just look around and see. So, Pasta, I guess if you're still in... You can talk to your teammates about which door you should kick down first, or you can rush up the stairs if you want.
Alright, this is door number 1, this is door number 2, this is door number 3. You're gonna decide right now. Let's go. Everyone stand by door you want me to kick open.
They said the little kid was upstairs. We should probably save the little kid first.
The kid ain't got no money. We're the parents.
Do you think the parents are going to pay us if their kid dies?
You're right. Let's go save the kid.
Okay, so...
Wait, hang on. While the others go up, can I get this long sword?
we're gonna get whacked.
Okay, so let me see then.
By the way, please don't let me talk over you guys. I RP so hard. I'm so sorry.
I like it. I like that you're keeping the game going because we started late and time is a factor. Okay.
Time is a factor, guys. We gotta save this kid.
Yeah.
We're going to get whacked.
Okay.
We're going to have a bad time.
So unlit oil lamps are mounted on the walls of this elegant hall. So y'all can't necessarily. Those of you who have like dark vision or infravision can see. The humans might not, unless. Do you have a light source that you want to bust out?
Shit! I got nothing.
Hang on, let me check my equipment.
I was gonna get the long sword.
I don't think I have equipment.
It should be randomized.
None of us have it.
I got a torch.
Okay,
I'll add
then Pasta can hold the torch if he wants for everybody.
Sure.
Okay. So when you hold out the torch, you can see that there is another mantelpiece. Place here, and above it is a wood-framed portrait of the Durst family, you would assume, because there's the two kids you already saw, and there's a mom and a dad and a swaddled baby in the father's arms, and the mom is drawn scorning, like looking at the baby with just a little bit of scorn, just a little hint. Now there are standing suits of armor flanking the wooden doors on the east and west walls, and each one has a spear and a helm shaped like a wolf's head. Now the doors are carved with dancing youths, and there's a staircase that continues upward with a cold draft coming down it.
Do we hear any noise coming from upstairs, or is it pretty quiet up there?
You do not hear any noises.
Joe?
What was your question, Pasta?
No, Rex asked a question.
Yeah. Oh, did I not hold push to talk when I answered? Sorry.
No, you did not.
I said, no, you don't hear anything.
No.
There is, like I said, a cold draft coming down the stairs. But...
Do we want to work from the top down, or do we want to check this area out? What say you all?
We can take a peek up top just to make... If there's a cold draft, it's probably... I mean, if it was cold, do you think the kid would be hollering? But
Clear this place top to bottom. scrub it out like a chimney.
Somebody
going on here.
with more hit points go up there, and somebody that feels more hardy than me, go and take a peek up there.
All right, I head up the stairs and
I
take a
legit
peek.
don't know how many hit points I have.
Okay, let me see. So, y'all enter... Wait, is this... Sorry, I've got, like, multiple maps here, and I'm making sure... Oh, hitting the back button is real helpful. So, y'all have climbed the red marble staircase to its full height. There are no more stairs up, and there is a suit of black plate armor standing against one wall, draped in cobwebs. So, let's see. Rex... I am going to have... Let's see. I'm going to have it attempt a slam attack on you, because you were not necessarily looking for a sudden attack with a thing, or by a suit of armor. Ooh, that is a 24. I'm natural 20 with a +4. I'm going to guess that is going to hit you.
Yes.
Okay.
Ouch.
Maybe.
Okay, so, and that is going to do 1d6 + 2 bludgeoning. So let me get that die out. So that does 7 damage. Now,
Okay, I'm down about half.
okay.
Not quite, but
Yeah, and so let's just go ahead and and we're just going to do the marching order will be initiative at this point. So Pasta, I'm going to have you temporarily move behind Rex. So it got a hit on Rex, and then Rex, you go, then Pasta, then NJ, then Nyx, and then Ooze. Okay?
Cool.
okay.
Cool.
I'm assuming the placard is the big bad at the moment.
The armor stand was already
The armor
represented.
stand, okay.
So normally, if
Got it.
like a monster came out of nowhere, I would put down a black banner like this or a gray banner.
Okay.
But because it's just already there,
Gotcha.
it's this thing. It has come alive. Now that it has attacked you once, you see it has moved into like a fighting crouch. It is ready to go. And it's to you there, Rex.
Okay, I'm going to attack it with my longsword.
Okay, give me an attack roll.
Well, that's terrible. That is an 11.
Okay, it makes a loud clang, but doesn't really seem to do much. You hear some bats upstairs, like, shrieking and like, possibly flying up a chimney or something. Then Pasta?
Pastacina says, Pastacina gonna make a meal out of you! And then he tries to grapple the suit of armor.
Okay. Give me a roll.
That is I guess you just want straight strength?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's gonna be a 13.
I'm gonna roll an opposing strength check. Where is my...
Let me at him.
Okay, 1 second. Okay, he rolled a 7, so yeah, you got him.
Yes.
Wow.
Okay, so Pasta is now wrestling the armor.
Are you gonna wear him down?
Oh yeah. No, it's a rope-a-dope.
Yeah, they famously can only go for, so many decades, so...
It's a real war
Get him
of attrition
eventually.
we got.
Yeah.
It's a real war of attrition we got going on.
Okay. And then it is going to be NJ, your turn.
Yes. So obviously I'm watching this. I'm trying to get in there. The suit of armor is coming after my compatriots here. Not okay. Looking at the sheet, it looks like I have a simple weapon, which I'm assuming is going to be a mace, given that I am a barbarian, and that is what I would use if playing a barbarian or when playing a barbarian. So I'm just gonna swing and see if I can do something to kind of either knock this thing back or chink its armor a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
What do I need to roll for that?
Roll a d20 as an attack roll, and then you
Okay.
should have, like, a thing you add to that. I forget the word for what that's called. I don't have a character sheet in front of me.
Okay, so I rolled a 6, which is really helpful.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea what I'm supposed to add to that.
should be your strength modifier.
My strength is +1.
Yeah. So yeah,
7?
your mace is gonna clang the armor real good. Pasta, you feel that vibration real nice, but it doesn't seem you did very much to this thing. Okay, then we are moving on to Nyx.
Oh well, I tried.
So I don't have any equipment on my feet, and I don't know why.
Oh.
Are we supposed to?
Go.
It was randomized. I thought it would give you starting equipment.
It doesn't. Go to manage equipment, starting equipment. Quickly click all the things.
Yeah.
It should take like 2 seconds.
Yep, it's just one click. Oh.
Where do you see manage equipment?
Top right.
Okay.
This is the sort of stuff that's going to be really good to know for the 48-hour stream.
Yeah.
Or click the anvil on the top right.
So
It's
I'm
fine.
gonna. You got it, Nyx?
I too also have a mace, so I'm gonna follow suit and smash it in the head of this black armor.
Not my face.
Okay.
Not my face.
Well, yeah. All right, I have the roll. What's that? It's 13 total.
Okay, so we are just like playing the steel drums here. That is gonna bounce right off. So, and then, okay, Mr. Wizard, maybe you're gonna have a little bit more luck.
The wizard doesn't have a whole lot of stuff here, so, cool. We're gonna do, let me get out of there, get my spells pulled back up. We're going to do, I'm gonna cast Ice Knife. Oh, and sorry, not Ice Knife. Frostbite. I need it to make a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh.
Probably gonna pass it really good. It's a DC 12, so probably more than likely he's gonna pass
His
that.
con is +1, and he rolled a 6. So boom, that's a 7.
Sweet. Okay, so he's going to take 1d6 cold damage. But that's not all.
Uh-oh.
But wait, there's more. So that's 2 damage. And then, on a failed save, the target takes 1d6 cold damage, and it has disadvantage on its next weapon attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn.
Ooh, well that might help keep Rex alive. Although, so Pasta, 5e grappling rules. Now that
Yes.
it's the monster's turn, I'm guessing
They may take their action to attempt to free themselves.
Okay, but they can't actually attack somebody else right now.
They can attack the person they're being grappled by.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
They can attack.
But
me.
I think it's at disadvantage too.
So he gets two melee attacks. So he's gonna make those against Pasta then, and I'll make those at disadvantage then. So the first one was a 16. The second one was a 19. So Pasta, does 16 hit you?
Does 16 hit me? That's a great question that you asked right there. That is a exact hit. Yes.
Okay.
Also, you do not have to roll with disadvantage.
Oh, well, he hit you either way then. Well, you know what? He does.
Well-
He has 2 melee attacks, so I'll just say I rolled for both of them then. Okay.
Well, he's got disadvantage from my frostbite, but still, either way.
Oh yeah. Okay. So and he is going to do 4 damage to you, Pasta. And then
Is that all you got? Because I really hope it is.
and then for his second attack, let's see, he rolled a 17 and a 4. So with the disadvantage, the 4 is gonna miss. So he's just rolling around the floor. Just he punched you once real good. Then the second time he just hits the fine oak floor. You see, it's left a mark.
Can't shake me. You can't shake me, kid. Give it up.
And then it is back to Rex.
All right, I'm going to try the longsword again.
Okay.
Ooh, that's an 18 on the dice. That's a 23.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna hit.
Okay. And that's 1d8 plus 3. So it's 7 points of damage.
Ooh, that is some good damage there. Okay, so luckily I have an abacus to keep track of this stuff on. So
Nice.
there you go. Now the thing is, in D&D, traditionally the players aren't told how much health the thing has left. I kind of think it would be fun to have that as an overlay visually for the viewers.
Yes.
But
That would be cool.
yeah, so if I can have the abacus in frame with the dice, we'll worry about that later. But yeah, okay, and then it is back to Pasta.
Pastacine has had quite enough of this. Now I notice, Joe, in this fantastic recreation, that there is like a hole behind this banner here. You see that hole right there?
Yeah.
I'd like to welcome this guy to the jam and slam down into that hole. How can we make this a reality?
You want to basically just like throw him down to the first floor.
Like I want to suplex, but instead of hitting the mat, he just straight through the hole.
Yeah, maybe it'll fight the creature first.
Armor go down the hole.
Okay, so
Armor in the hole.
let's see. I'm assuming you don't have any particular feats or anything that would affect your wrestling ability.
No.
So let's see. He is a little bit frozen still from that icy dagger earlier from Ooze. So yeah, I think Nyx is right that an athletics attack roll would be appropriate here.
All right.
And so go ahead and roll that for us.
Lathander, don't let me down. Lathander, you could have done better. And you wanted athletics?
Athletics.
13.
Roll. Okay, 13. Now this is an opposed one, so I'm going to roll with him. Ooh, he rolled a 12. So I think that... Now, I'm assuming you're trying to disentangle yourself from him before he goes down the hole.
I mean, look, if I gotta be like Sherlock Holmes with Moriarty over the waterfall, that's fine. I'll die at this point, but this guy's gotta go into that hole.
Okay, so yeah, you successfully are going to throw the armor stand down to the first floor.
Nice.
You are not out of initiative.
Would it be moving more than 5 feet from? Would it be moving out of reach as it goes? Because that would provoke an opportunity attack.
Yes. If you want to try to punch the thing on the way down for an opportunity attack, go ahead. Also, does anybody know off the top of their head what the damage rules are for falling damage? Because this would be...
It's 1d...
Nope.
6.
It's a d6 for everything past 10 feet.
Okay.
First 10 feet are free, and then everything after that's an extra d6.
Yeah, so that's about 20 feet. So so we're going to go ahead and roll 2d6 worth of damage there. So that was a 2 and a 5. So, Pasta, you did 7 damage to the thing. And it is, like... I'm going to say it's, like, prone here.
Well,
I say,
do I get
have
that
a nice
opportunity
ball.
attack?
Oh, yeah. Do your opportunity attack real quick, Rex.
Okay, I rolled a 17 on that, so
Okay.
that is another... Ooh, 8 on the d8, so that's another 11 points of damage.
Well, the problem is its AC is 18. So you definitely hit it, but you don't do the damage. Sorry.
Okay.
That's its natural armor. Or supernatural armor. I don't know.
It's natural skincare.
Yeah. Okay. So at this point, we basically had Pasta was here. I'm going to put the banners down to indicate where your characters were roughly coming up the stairs. So you are still in initiative, and it is going to be NJ's turn. So, NJ, it occurs to you that this is a suit of armor that is down 2 flights of stairs. So you can choose to continue dealing with it, or you can just hope you're faster than a suit of armor that's been thrown down some stairs. Like, you can hear it scraping down there. You know it's still animated, but it's up to you what you do next.
So what you're telling me is that my options in this situation are either go chase after it, or let it be and figure out if it comes back up for more?
Well, I mean, you don't have to just stand here and let it be. You could explore the space, you know. Like, as you look...
That's what I mean.
As you look around this area here, you see that there's more unlit oil lamps up here, and the oak-paneled walls are carved with woodland scenes of trees, falling leaves, and tiny critters. And there are multiple exits. There are single doors here and here, as well as double doors this way. Although, you know, you might not be able to see it around the corner, but you can tell this hallway extends around the corner here.
Yeah, I can see that. Well, there's not much that we can do about our friend downstairs. And it's going to take some time for him to ascend to meet us. And quite frankly, I don't want to have to go down there and chase after it. I could, but we passed several compatriots of his, or what have you, on the way up. And if this one wants to fight us, they all will want to fight us. And I'm gonna wait till later for that. So I'd like to start going through these rooms and start clearing them out to make it a little bit safer for us. So I was thinking this corner door right here is a good place to start.
This one?
I think we should go through that door. Would you like to break the door, Pasta?
Well, I
it's
want to
not
ask
his turn.
a question.
He doesn't get to break the door until his turn.
Okay, no, I won't break the door, but I do want to ask a question.
Yes.
What's your character's name again, Coffee?
It's NJ.
It's NJ?
I
okay.
named it NJ. NJ.
Okay,
yeah,
nice.
it's fine.
I say, NJ, is it within your sight? Can you see it? Don't look at it. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. If it's out of your sight, it's out of your mind. Don't look at it. Just turn away. This door's perfect. Don't have to bother with it.
That's perfectly fine by me.
Get in there, kid.
You're the one that wants to smash down doors. I give you.
It ain't my turn.
Well, but NJ, it's not his turn for a while. Okay, what's your character's move distance also?
30, I think.
30. Okay.
30 feet. 30 feet walking speed.
Yeah, you could. Let me pull up the description for this room real quick then.
While you're pulling that up, I would like to say, Mardoon Bloodhammer, $30.60, bringing us up to $1,831 out of $2,000 for a donation. Thank you so much, Mardoon Bloodhammer.
Ooh,
thank you.
Thank you. And I've refreshed that grand total there. Yes, that puts us 169 away.
Nice.
From our goal.
Nice.
Okay. So, NJ, as you enter this room, just dust floods out into the hallway. There are cobwebs everywhere. This is an elegantly appointed bedroom here, and as you enter, you see that there are double doors of stained glass that lead out onto the balcony here. And there's a large bed, 2 end tables, and a wardrobe, and a mirror, full length, next to the wardrobe. And there is also another door that you see to this way, but you can't open it this turn. I think you're not out of movement. You can open this door too if you want.
I think I will open this door.
Okay. So in this room is a nursery. And you see a crib covered with a hanging black shroud. And, yeah. So, you've done your movement, but at this point, would you like to interact with anything?
Can I move the shroud in any way, shape, or form?
I mean, you're a barbarian, and it is a light piece of fabric. So, yes, how would you like to move fabric?
I meant in terms of, you said it was hanging, so is it attached to anything? Is it attached to the wall? Is it just laying on the crib?
It's like hanging, like blocking the light from, so the window light wouldn't bother a sleeping baby. You can part the curtains of this.
Okay, I would like to do that as my action.
Okay. And there is a tightly wrapped, baby-sized bundle lying in the crib.
You alright?
Okay. And it is now Nyx's turn.
Alright. Do I see the armor still?
Yeah, you definitely see it down there. It's like scrabbling, like trying to get up. It's like on its back like a turtle. It's wobbling.
Part of me wonders if this family acquired that armor and it's just doing its job.
Don't matter.
Just protecting.
We gotta do a job too.
I elegantly cough up a little blood while you're thinking.
You're right there, pal.
Fine.
It's alright. Just a flesh wound.
Okay, so Nyx, what actions would you like to take? Would you like to follow NJ? Would you like to go down the stairs? Would you want to open another door?
I kind of want to keep an eye on this piece of armor, and if it starts to get up the stairs, I want to shoot at it. So hold action.
Okay. And then Ooze, it is to use.
I have a good question for you that I should have asked at the beginning of the game. My wonderfully generated character sheet from D&D Beyond gave me Find Familiar as a ritual. Can I retcon that just a touch to already have my familiar and burn that and say that I cast that at the beginning of the day of our adventuring day?
Yeah, I
can have my little familiar.
I mean, that's plausible. What would your familiar be? Tell us about it.
I think it would probably be just like probably like a little dog or something. Nothing too crazy. Just a little dog. I'm gonna go into lots of really thought of stuff.
Does it have a name?
Little dog. Steve.
Okay. So the thing is, though, if this happened earlier and you have a little dog named Steve, what are you doing now? And what is Steve doing too?
Steve hangs out mostly by me, unless I ask Steve to go do stuff for me. But yeah, no, this he's right here by my feet. He heals good. He's a good boy.
Well, what I mean is, it's your turn. You and Steve presumably want to do something during your turn.
I apologize. I think I may get out of the way of this. You know what? You said the guy's down there 20 feet in the big the thing. While they're exploring that room, I am going to go ahead and try to take care of this this suit of armor. I would very much like to cast Chromatic Orb.
Ooh. So tell me what manner of experience a fine suit of armor like this might encounter as the orb descends upon it.
It's a gigantic orb of a 4-inch diameter. It's so big. It's a giant, massive orb.
I've never heard of it larger.
It's so huge. And he'll kind of drop it like a marble, just off the edge of the steps. And I need to. I believe this is an attack spell. It is, and we're going to cast this with. I believe I'm going to do fire damage to this
Why not
person at the
electric?
bottom. That would be a. Let's see here. That was a 15.
Ooh, that you drop the chromatic orb on him, but you know what? That armor, even though it's licked by the flame, it does not seem to have actually injured it. The thing is just still scrabbling about, trying to get back on its feet.
And then that's gonna be it.
You do notice with the extra light from the orb that, like, part of the reason it was having trouble getting back up is that, like, its arms and legs were, like, partially, like, detached from itself, and it's, like, collecting them and, like, rejointing them, or what have you.
No likey.
Yeah.
And I will kind of hunker out here in the corner and do a wait.
Okay. Then
I turn to Pasta and I say, "Is that the bocce ball of doom that you told me about?"
It is an ancient weapon of my people.
Very good.
And we
The
are back to
Pacheba.
you, Rex. Oh wait, actually, did I do the? No, it's the armor stand's turn. Sorry, I forgot. Armor stand is getting. It is back on its feet, and it is going to start ascending the stairs. It spent a lot of its turn just getting itself reassembled. It is on
And
the
it's
landing now between the first and second floor.
And it's getting shot by me.
And yeah, go ahead and fire down on it with your prepared attack there. Give me an attack roll.
Light crossbow. 17.
Ooh, once again, the spell hits it, but it just doesn't seem to be doing any damage. This thing is just... It's got like armor almost. And nothing else.
It's a nice set of armor.
Yeah.
It's just armor.
So,
Okay.
yeah, it is just trudging up the stairs unaffected by your spell. Okay, so Rex, it is to you.
Would I be able to get past the rest of the party on the stairs?
Well, you were actually... Are you trying to get down the stairs?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, the stairs are wide enough. You could move past everybody.
Yeah. I'll move out the way. If you want to get between me and this death machine, sure.
Yeah, no, and I think traditional D&D rules don't prevent you from squeezing past other players, and yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna move down one flight, and kind of meet. Is it? Would I be able to reach it, or would I be able to just get to like this landing for the second floor?
I'm counting on the map now. So you would have had to go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then another 7, 8, 9. You would have had to go 45 feet to get all the way to it.
Okay, I'll just get to this landing and just back a little bit. So when it comes up, if I can hold my attack till it's in range.
Yeah, you certainly can. I also love the fact that you are going to turn your back to 4 other suits of armor in this process. This is going to be great.
I'm half dead as it is.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Can you do any healing of yourself with your cleric spell or paladin spells on the fly, or no?
I can spend an action to lay on hands, but then I won't be able to attack this guy when he gets up here.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, cool. So that is Rex's turn. Pasta, it's to you.
Yes. Okay. I go to spit on the armor, but it's not there, and I'm sad. So, this door right here, this one.
The one
here?
NJ went through, or the one next to it?
This one right here, the one I'm straight in front of.
You want
Is this kickable? Can I kick this open?
Oh, you can kick many doors.
I just get bam.
Well, bam! Pasta, you are greeted by dusty shelves lining the walls of this room.
It's my worst enemy.
A few of the shelves have folded sheets, blankets, and old bars of soap on them.
You see Pastaccini like opening his bag and like quickly shoving these in.
Yes.
Like he's just grabbing the bars of soap and the things.
Okay, well, and fun fact, in this room is also a broom, which is going to...
Shit!
which is going to come to life and try to smack you.
Do I?
Oh no!
Do I get to attack, or is it attacking first?
That's gotta be a surprise
it's
round.
funnier if it
He
attacks
get
first.
attacked by a broom.
It's gonna attack, and then you get to attack.
Okay.
So it luckily doesn't look as intense as the armor did. But yeah, so it is going to attack you twice. Actually, it's going to try to thwack you with the handle. Unsuccessfully. It rolled an 8, and then but then it whips around, though. This is like some Army of Darkness stuff, where the broom tries to hit you, and you just kind of deflect it, and then it just whips around, and then the whisk part of the broom just smacks you right in the face with a 21. Beautiful. I'm assuming that beats your AC?
That it does. Give me the damage.
Yeah, and let's see. It does 1d4 plus 3, so let's see what that... It does 6 damage to your face.
Yes!
And, yeah, now it is your... You can continue your turn.
Sorry, give me 1 second. I gotta get the proper points out. I'll do it later. Okay. He goes, I'm gonna sweep the floor with you! Literally. Not like that! And then I just stab him with my trident, which is actually a fork.
Well, tridents were actually originally designed to fight broom-wielding witches.
It's true. So let's blow some spell slots on a broom too. Let's do this. All right, so I'm gonna roll first. Roll the hit.
Okay.
Now it's a halberd that I've reskinned as a giant fork.
Okay.
That is a natural 20, baby.
Okay.
Fork him up.
Yeah, so that is gonna beat his AC.
Okay, now I need you to let me get all the way to the end of this. So let me roll my 2d10. All right, so here we go. That is a 6 and a 2. That's 8 plus 2 is 10. So that's 10 damage.
Okay.
And on top of that, I know that it's a broom. I know that it's probably already dead. But guess what it's getting? A thunderous smite.
Tell me about the thunderous smite, Pasta. Of all the smites, it's the one I'm least acquainted with. And the audience might be equally ignorant.
I am blowing a precious one of my 2 spell slots on a broom. Because this thing had the disrespect to hit me. I need it to make a strength 12, I believe.
Okay, it rolled a 13.
Okay, so it succeeded.
Okay.
It is still going to take 2d6 thunder damage, but it's not going to get pushed. Also, anyone within like 10 feet of me is probably deaf.
Okay, so NJ, you are still in the room, like on the adjacent wall with the shroud or whatever. And you're gonna like the shockwave from this will rattle through the wall and like shake a bunch of dust off the shroud into your face.
And it may take an additional 8 damage.
And this broom, like when you hit it the first time, like you could tell you could tell that you did some damage to the wood, but it kind of does like a little like wobble, like a taunting wobble, like da 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 da, and then you just strike lightning. You know how sometimes an old tree, like you see it's been struck by lightning and the wood just shattered in places and like split it down the length of it. That is just gone. Like there is just like this wedge of electricity that drives through this boon from the top to the whisk. The hay or straw that made up the whisk has just like it's just burned straight through. Like this broom is now like it kind of hovers in place a little bit wobbling and then just disappears into an ash pile.
If I may just flavor this a little end of it, I walk out, close the door, and I say, it's so hard to find a good help around here, and I'm just like covered in dust.
Yeah, there's just a bunch of ash all over your face now.
Yes.
Okay, so that was Pasta's turn, and it is now to NJ. So NJ, you are standing over this crib. There is a swaddle inside. You are coughing away some dust there from Pasta's thunder attack. And it is your turn.
So I will probably live to regret this, but at least I wasn't the one who found the broom this time. No, seriously, it's the second time I've been in a campaign where that's happened. So I choose to pick up the swaddle, so that I can more closely examine it.
Okay. So you pick up the swaddle, and it kind of shifts a little bit in your arms, and your attention is drawn over here to this mirror a little bit. And in the mirror, you think you see a little hand, like, reaching up to grab your chin. But then when you look down, the blanket is just empty, folded over fabric. There's nothing there. Well, I mean, there's more blanket. It's like the proportion of blanket to baby is higher than you expected.
Can I just unfold, like, put the thing down over here and just unfold it?
Yeah, sure.
Completely to see what we're up against. And so that's what I'm going to do.
So, yeah, you have put a blanket in a crib.
There's nothing in it, just a blanket.
Nope.
Okay, so that happened. And take a look, one more look around, and...
Do you want to give me a perception check? We'll count that as your action for the turn.
Yes, let me go... perception, what do I roll for that?
It should
20?
be called perception. Yeah, D20.
Okay.
And you should add your...
modifier with...
Okay, so perception is 7 plus 4 is 11.
Okay. So, yeah, you don't really notice anything too particular.
Oh, wait, I have a passive wisdom perception. Does that count?
What is that called?
It just says passive wisdom perception.
Okay.
14.
If it's higher than what you rolled, I think that would...
Then it's just the floor for that.
Okay.
And
It's
so...
14.
You know, you're feeling pretty good about that perception roll because you don't know how bad you did. But then when you look back up at the mirror here, you see like a like skeletally thin, stern woman standing behind you, and she looks absolutely furious. And
Cute blood-curdling scream.
yeah. Oh,
That
yeah,
I will spare your ears from.
yeah, so she is gonna she's just going to shriek and attempt to drain your life real quick. So let's see.
Me.
So let me do this real quick, rolling some dice. Does a 16 beat your AC?
My AC is 14.
Okay, so 16 does beat it. Okay, so she is going to try to do 3d6 necrotic damage to you. That's a 5. That's a 1. That's 6. So that's 12.
Ouch.
And
That hurt.
Can you give me a Constitution saving throw?
What do I roll for that?
Just a d20 and then add your con modifier.
Alright, my con modifier is 2. 14.
Okay, so you did not have your max hit points lowered by that amount as well. It's just your normal hit points. And okay, so I know I said that the perception check was your action. That was just because I didn't want to telegraph that you were going to get to attack a monster. I'm sure it'll be just as easy as Pasta's broom, though. So yeah.
So I took how much damage? 12?
Yeah.
11 or 12?
12. 5 plus 1
Alright,
plus 6.
I'm at 11. Yay!
And it's like the woman is screaming and attacking you and draining your life. But if it makes you feel better, she looks more afraid of you than you are of her.
Well, I mean, yeah, I am
Kind of trust that.
I am carrying a battle axe and a mace, so yeah.
Okay.
I can understand that.
So, like,
Understand.
I don't, what is your wisdom score, real quick?
15.
15.
It's 15 plus 2.
Okay, so as a barbarian, that's pretty wise for a barbarian. You probably know that ghosts are pretty resistant to most non-magical attacks. So I'm just warning you before you choose to attack or flee that is an issue that you have in mind.
Well, I also have a lute.
Okay.
Would
Or you could-
would countering it with song or something to that effect
Can you talk to it?
be a wise decision?
You can try it.
If it's still my turn, then sure.
It is
I
your
can give it
turn.
a shot.
It's
Okay.
Dungeons and Dragons. You can do what you
Well-
want.
They do
I-
anything you want to do.
I mean,
My weapons are away because obviously this woman is displeased and I'm hurting.
mhm.
And so I break out the lute and I just start to play anything I can think of off the top of my head.
Okay.
Flirt with the ghost.
Can you give me a performance check?
Sure. Is that another 20? D20?
Yeah. Basically anything that ends with the word check, you do
Got it.
performance. Or you do a d20.
Nat 20!
Okay.
Woo!
Yes.
So,
Flirting, flirting works.
so from the other room, what y'all hear is you see Pasta walks out of this closet here, covered in ash, having just beaten a broom in a lightning fight, and then you hear this sudden shrieking from the other room. First, there's this spectral shrieking, and then you recognize NJ's voice shrieking as her life is drained from her. And then suddenly, there's just some, like, really, really chill, like, elevator music, like, lute style, and, and
Is it just this girl from Ipanema?
it is like D&D music, and...
Ugh.
And you see you see NJ, some like spectral elevator doors open behind this nursemaid, and there's just a blinding light, and then like 100 gremlin claws reach out and grab her, pull her inside, the doors slam shut, and the thing disappears.
Uh-oh.
Thank Jeebus.
It doesn't grab NJ. It grabs.
It grabs the specter.
Ah.
Just wow.
Okay, and so now it is Nyx's turn.
And here I wonder what's up with that. It's just, I call out, everything okay?
Now it is.
I don't know if she can.
I think.
Okay. Is the kid there?
Nope, no kid here.
Okay, so
I got a whole lot of
I'm gonna leave Ooze and Pasta here just in case Rex needs help. So, and I'm gonna search to the room here.
Wait, are you saying you want to open a different set of doors, or are you searching this hallway? just-
Well, I guess this hallway.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah. So
I mean, if I see nothing in the hallway, I'm going into the room.
okay. Give me a perception check, real quick.
All right. Oh boy. Let's see with my -3 wisdom. Oh boy. Hang on. Let me check my wisdom if it's okay. Total of 5.
Yeah. This seems like just the most normal hallway you've ever been in. Nothing wrong. Okay. So.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. So there's big double doors at the end, and then another little door over here. Which one would you like to? You can pick one.
I'm gonna gently open these.
Okay. So as you enter, this is so the double doors to this room had dusty panes of stained glass set into them, and the designs in the glass look like windmills. And as you push into the room, you can see that the dusty, cobweb filled master bedroom has drapes covering the windows. There's a 4-poster bed. Well, I'm realizing I really did not do as well as I could have with the detail in this room. Sorry. There is embroidered curtains, tattered gossamer veils, empty wardrobes, a vanity, and a padded chair. There's a rotting tiger skin rug in front of the fireplace. which has a dust-covered portrait of the Dursts hanging above it, and a web-filled parlor in the southwest corner contains a table and 2 chairs. And there is also a door facing the bed with a mirror on it, and that is what you see. Would you like to do anything else in this room, since you haven't really done too much?
Okay, this is a weird house. Why is it so dusty?
So much dust. The broom
Are
is
they not
animated. You think it would
using
dust a
this
little
room
more.
everywhere? If you would think for a family, they would have less dust. I'm pretty
They
sure
know.
they would use this more. Well, there is. Am I able to see the whatchamacallit there on that side?
The door to the
Am I
balcony?
able
Yeah.
to reach it?
Yeah, you can see everything in the room.
Yeah, may I investigate this?
Yeah, I mean, basically, when you open out into the balcony, it is just, like, incredibly, like, the mist is just oppressive. Like, the fog is just pressing against you almost, so you feel like you can't leave the house.
Yikes.
Like, it feels
Alright.
like a magical oppression almost. Like, it's not just water vapor.
I close the door again.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna do a little perception check
Okay, go ahead and
to
roll me
see
one of
if
those.
there's anything else. Right. Okay, so I got the 2, but my perception is like -1, so it's a 1.
Okay, yeah.
Not 1, but it's a 1.
Yeah, there is nothing of value or interest in this room. And Ooze, it is
Yep,
to you.
totally dusty, normal.
Yes. So Ooze,
All right.
what would you like to do?
It's awfully safe right here on these stairs.
It's so warm, so safe.
It's so nice
It's
and
like
safe.
a womb.
It's nice and not full of brooms and ghouls. I will see if I can get about right here, so I can aim down this stairwell as well.
Okay.
So when I'll tell you what, can
I mean, you could also go up higher and have an eyeball on him. Like if you went to where
True.
Rex
That's
is.
true. I could stay up here because it's just like a little. It's almost like a
Whoops.
spiral staircase, I
Sorry,
assume,
Rex.
right?
Yeah, it's a spiral staircase.
Ah!
Yeah, so if you wanted to, you could stand up here and lean over and see the thing.
Gotcha. Okay, I will stay up here then, where it's nice and safe.
Okay, so I moved you to where you would actually have an eyeball on it. On
Okay.
your banner.
I will hang out right here. I will also. I'll call out real fast to NJ and say, what happened in there?
Oh, the usual. Shrieking Spectre. Had to play my lute. Goblins took it away. Just a typical Saturday night.
Oh, and with that, he cements his idea of staying on the nice, safe stairs, and he will also hold action in case the suit of armor starts coming back up the steps, where he can get an eyeball on it.
Well, I mean, you can see it from right here. If line of sight is the
Oh.
issue.
Oh, okay. How far? Oh, I got plenty of room then. I would love to cast the one cantrip I have that's worth something again. We're going to give it another frostbite.
Woo.
I need it to make a DC 12 Constitution save.
Okay.
This big beefy armor thing. I'm
well,
sure
let's
it
see.
can.
It rolled a 12, and so yeah, that's gonna pass.
Yep. It does nothing, and that'd be my turn.
Okay. So the armor stand now is going to rush up the stairs to attack Rex. Now, in the case where somebody has a readied action, I'm not sure exactly what the rules as written are, but Rex, I'll let you go ahead and use your readied action first.
Okay, I'm going to attack it.
Okay.
So this would be him using his reaction.
Yeah. Well, it's a
So-
readied action, not a reaction.
Oh, it's a ready action. Never mind.
Yeah.
So that's a 19, 14 on the die plus 5.
That is going to hit for
Yeah.
real.
Okay.
Finally.
Apologies for rolling damage earlier when I shouldn't have,
Uh-huh.
but that is 7 points of damage.
Woo! Okay, yeah, this thing
Nice.
is looking real beat up, but it is still coming at you with that multi-attack. And first one, it rolled a 20, so I'm assuming that's gonna hit.
Yep.
So it is gonna do, let's see. Normally I would do max damage for that, so that would be an 8. Does that down you?
Almost.
Okay. And then it is going to make that second attack, which is a 13. Does that hit your AC?
It does not.
Okay. So he gets one really good one in and one kind of weak one in.
I'm at 1 hit point.
Okay.
Oh god.
So
that's lovely.
that is where we are at there. Okay. So we are now to Pasta.
Yes.
Oh, wait. Actually, no, sorry, because Rex did his readied action from last turn. It is now
Rex's turn.
his actual new turn. Sorry.
Yes.
Yes, so Rex, please continue with your
Possibly.
cavalcade of decision-making.
Possibly my last attack in this game. Nat 20 on the die.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay. That is going to hit.
Okay, so it's I roll 2d8, but I only add the plus once, correct?
Yeah. Now,
Okay.
like I said, if we're just doing Nat 20 is going to be full damage, then that would be 8 plus 8 plus whatever.
Your call.
Yeah, let's just simplify crit rules that way. And
Okay, so that's 21 points of damage because it's 8 plus 8 plus 3.
oh, that thing only had about 10 points of damage left in it, so you just completely wreck it. You do twice the amount of damage required to destroy this thing. It, just breaks into, 30 or 40 pieces. Armor takes a while to put on. So, it just, and it all clangs down the stairs, and it is, super loud. It is like you have just obliterated this armor into a bunch of loud clanging things that are just all going down the stairs.
More noise.
Yeah, plenty of noise. So, and let's see, who is still up here? Pasta, can you give me a perception check?
Certainly. Nope, wrong dice.
Whoops.
I have my perception dice specifically for this reason. Oh, but they fail me. Wait. No, this is random. This is random, so I might have good perception. I don't. Never mind. I rolled an 8.
Okay, and Ooze, you were up here at the top of the stairs too. Can you give me a perception check
Correct.
as well?
I will. I would love that. I can actually roll these. Oh no, I can't. Never mind. Perception. That's a hot 4.
Okay. So yeah, y'all just all you can hear is armor clanging down the stairs and nothing happening as a response to that. You should not be worried
it's
in any way.
It's
Well,
fine.
Do I hear it as well? Since I'm still up here, but I'm just in that room.
You
that side room.
whatever I am having them check. You know what? Actually, yeah, from where you are, go ahead and give me a perception check too, NJ.
All right. 13. Perception 13 plus 4, 17.
Okay, so from where you are standing in here, in the nursery,
Yeah, I'm still in the nursery technically.
the force of Rex's blow just reverberates through the house, and even though there's this total din and clatter of all the pieces falling, one thing you notice is that when his blow strikes and rings out, that the mirror here wobbles in such a way as to imply that there's nothing behind the glass.
Ooh.
Okay.
And so yeah.
Joe, would I be able to move?
Yeah, let's see. Well, let's see. In D&D 5e, after you attack, can you move if you didn't move before
Yes.
the attack? I think so, yeah.
You can use can use your movement whenever you'd like.
Okay, so yeah, you basically moved one complete movement to get down there. So I'm guessing you could get back up to the top of the stairs if you wanted.
Yeah, I'm leaving a nice trail of blood behind me.
Yeah.
And just stopping at the top.
You hear the wizard ooze. Don't leave them a trail to us.
I don't think they would notice.
Okay.
Look, I would go get a mop to mop this up, but you don't touch nothing.
Okay, Pasta, before your turn, I saw you said that there's a donation we need to recognize. Can you go ahead and recognize that for us?
There is, and a very dear friend to a few of us in this chat, Eileen, donated $61.20. Their message is, Flotster says, watch out for more brooms. Thank you so much, Flots. You are the best.
Thank you.
We are,
Thank you,
I also like to
Floster.
say that we are at $1,892. We are so close to 2,000. Somebody's got to get us there, please.
$108 away. So hopefully y'all can be as entertaining as I am, and then that'll carry us across the finish line. So
Yes.
group effort, everybody.
Retweet, please.
Yeah.
Please.
Yes. Send out messages on the Facebook, the Twitter, the Snapchat, the Instagram, the TikTok, the whatever you have. Tell your
Carry
grandma.
your pigeon. Come on.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's see, Pasta. It is your turn. Keep in mind, NJ, you can talk as a free action though.
Hey, somebody, any of you free to come over here for a sec?
Give me a 1 second. And I go over to Rex and I say, did somebody hurt you? Did somebody knock you on your head? That's no good. That's no good. That's not gonna do it. I'll give him 10. I'll give him actually, you know what? I'll give him 9 of my lay on hands.
I'm keeping one for myself.
Well, I'm keeping 1 in case somebody needs to get back up.
Fair. Good call.
So please enjoy 9 hit points. And then I'm gonna come back over to NJ and say, what's the matter? What's the matter? Did somebody hit you too?
You, as you walk away, you hear me very weakly say, "Thank you."
Whatever.
No,
Don't make it weird.
Nobody hit me, although, good grief, I've been knocked sideways and screamed at, so it's a good
Is there
day
a
so
room in
far.
your room too?
No, I just had a shrieking nanny, it's fine.
Oh.
Yeah. You got lucky, you only got the broom.
I got it the
So,
broom.
you see, look at this over here. Look at this. Look at
Kick
this.
it.
Look at this over here.
I kick it. I kick
Don't
it before
kick
you
it.
even say
Okay,
anything.
so
Don't kick it, we don't need that loud.
Okay, so Pasta kicks the mirror and it shatters and reveals a secret stairway behind it, and that is his turn. I'm not sure if laying on hands and kicking a mirror are both actions, but whatever.
It is an action.
It's
I can bonus action kick doors open. I've been doing that all day.
Okay, yeah, fine. Bonus
You
action.
can't have nice things!
Yeah.
Fast and loose.
But at
baby,
least we
fast
know
and
what
loose.
that is now.
So NJ, it is your turn. You are looking at a stairwell leading up into the darkness here.
Anybody
that's
want to come
fine.
with?
Yeah.
Looks like Pasta found something. Anybody want to come with? I'm not going up there alone.
Are we out of
I got my
combat?
butt whooped by a shrieking nanny, for
Well,
Pete's sake.
so the thing is, this is the DeathHouse. So, I was basically gonna say, technically, now that you killed the armor stand, you're out of combat until the next time somebody touches something. But or walks up some stairs and triggers something. I mean, there's a lot of things that could happen. So maybe
Or
we'll
Oh,
just.
open
heck
the
with it.
door.
Let's go. Come on. Come on.
Okay, so we're just gonna
Go.
stay in initiative order for right now. So NJ is going up the stairs first here.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I'm gonna say we're in loose initiative, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Sure.
There we go. Let's
So
go.
everybody's marching order is basically the order that they were in, kind of earlier. So I'm gonna put NJ in front of Rex and
which-
Pasta for now. Ooze, you're still at the back with Nyx ahead of you.
Which room was this in?
This was in the nursery.
Okay, so in the nursery.
Yeah, I
I'm-
went from the nursery, and then Pasta kicked the mirror, and now I came upstairs because I'm
Oh, right
curious
here,
and
okay.
gonna
Yeah.
die a lot. It's fine.
So Nyx, yeah, you can go follow. Everybody goes up the stairs here.
Everybody into the pool.
Okay, so let me tell you about this space. Okay. So, when you got to the top of the stairs, there was a door held shut with a padlock, which, normally in D&D we could do a bunch of skill checks, but this is a charity event where we only have an hour and a half of D&D time left. So I'm just going to hand wave it that Pasta was really excited about kicking it, and then NJ just hit it with the mace first. Is that is that within character for both of y'all? You cool with me?
Oh, totally. We're good.
Why break that lock off?
No, you don't get the
totally
chance. NJ is ahead of you, and she sees you getting ready to run up the stairs and kick the door, just knocks the lock off, and you are in a bare hall, clearly in the attic of the room, and it is choked with dust and cobwebs. But I'm about to get choked up because it looks like we just got another big donation.
That's it. We broke it.
We did it.
That's it.
Yes, $2,015. Doctor brought it home with $122.40. His message is...
Yay, we did it!
GG, everybody.
The message is, hey, Joe, would you please tip the cauldron?
Nice.
Okay,
Nice.
So, I don't actually have a big sheet of metal to shake to make a thunder sound. Yeah.
I need Foley work, Joe. Foley work.
Yeah,
Let's go, buddy.
Hold on. Give me a second. Is that close? Does that sound like thunder? That was a creeper mask I have for Minecraft. I would show you it, but it's chroma green, so you can't see it. Wait, actually.
It's flubber.
Yeah. So anyway,
Oh,
now,
gosh.
traditionally, the Cauldron Trip is a reference to the C-Team game where Dungeon Master Jerford K. Horkins would have something bad happen to the players from a random table. Which, let's see, I'm just gonna say... Wow. Okay, so I'm just gonna say that all of the doors in here, just as you come up the stairs, you see you suddenly hear all of the doors slam open at once.
No, not, Joe.
And
Yes.
but one of them, here's the fun part. One of the doors that slams open when you rush up here. Let's see, it would be the one that's directly behind you back here, the one Pasta's looking at. This one, when it slams open, it flings a padlock against the far wall and embeds it in this wall. So, yeah. I'm just gonna say, for fun, that Rex was very close to line of sight for that, and just, or just very, very close to the path of that, just sidesteps it.
Whizzed by your face.
It's just like pieces of metal, inanimate pieces of metal have it out for you today, but that one wasn't too much of a problem. So yeah, all the doors on this floor are now open. Which room would you like to explore? Let's see, it was just NJ's turn in the initiative order, so I'm actually gonna say we're gonna let Nyx choose which door the party will move into. We can't hear you, Nyx, if you're talking.
Uh-oh. Are we listening?
There we go.
There you go.
Apologies.
So which room
Where we
would you
going
like to enter?
I was very, very... I think I'm gonna go into the room that flung the padlock.
Okay, awesome. So
Just to see why it was locked in the first place.
Sure. So the entire party is going to flood into this... Oh, wait. Nope. I'm actually completely wrong about which room flung the padlock. It was this one here. So the entire party goes into this room in the order that, we declared. So, Rex, then Pasta, then NJ, then Nyx, then, what do you call him?
I'll be right here.
Okay.
At the edge of the door.
So
Just,
let me tell you
nice and
about
safe.
this room. This room contains bricked-up windows, flanked by 2 dusty wood-framed beds sized for children. Close to the door is a toy chest with windmills painted on its sides, and there's a dollhouse that's a perfect replica of the exact building that y'all are in. So you know what, Nix? Since it was your turn in the fun group initiative order, do you want to give me a perception check?
Oh, let's see how much I don't see anything. It's a 4.
Okay, so you are so distracted looking at the dollhouse. You're just like, oh, that's really interesting. There's little dolls of us, and there's a secret passage that seems to lead to a basement, and there's just like all sorts of really interesting stuff about this dollhouse. You completely missed the fact that there are 2 children's skeletons lying next to the beds. And they're wearing tattered but familiar clothing. Now, the smaller of the 2 cradles a stuffed doll that anybody else in the party would notice was the same one as the one outside, but you're just too busy being absorbed by this dollhouse.
Yeah, I mean, look at the detail of this thing. Wow, it is even got my braid right. Amazing. Oh, wait, what's that? Are those skeletons? No, that's inaccurate.
So
Those kids were alive and outside. As the thunder roars.
And the lightning strikes. Oh wait, sorry.
Oh boy.
Yep. So
It's getting real.
yeah. So let's see. Ooze, you're the last one into the room. The children are obviously on the floor when you enter. You're not absorbed by the dollhouse like Nix was. The other players are standing, looking but not touching anything because it's not their turn. What would you like to do?
And these are not, just to make sure I understand this right. These are actual skeletons, not like dollhouse representation skeletons.
No. Like in the floor of the room you are in are just 2 children's skeletons.
Joe, we can't hear you.
Oh, dang it! I was stretching my hands and wasn't pushing to talk.
It's okay.
No, I was saying, well, actually, both in the dollhouse and in the real room, there are 2 children's skeletons.
Freaking creepier.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not creepy at all. Sarcasm.
Oh, the player in me wants to open this chest, but the me in me knows that's a real bad idea. Maybe.
Don't you dare.
Can I investigate the skeletons to see if there's any sign of how they may have perished?
Sure. Let's see. Do you want to give me an investigation check?
I will. Let me get where did my character sheet go? Where did you get off to, character sheet? That's not helpful at all. Where did my ding dang character sheet get off to? Okay, well that's not helpful.
You could just roll a d20 and assume, and well, we could just give you a -3 penalty for losing your character sheet.
That's fair.
That's a 17. That's a 17, and plus that modifier that was like at least 2.
Okay, so let's see. So as you are looking around the room, it occurs to you that probably no one should touch anything. And when you examine the bones, all of a sudden, 2 shimmering figures, comprised as though of mist or fog, in the shapes of the children you saw below, kind of appear in the center of the room.
Oh boy. Ooze the wizard will look at everybody like, don't touch anything in this house. And don't look right there. And I'm assuming then they kind of pop up. Are they
Okay, yeah, so I was gonna say, let me put the 2 banners for the ghosts in. Okay, so you're telling
the party, like,
The
don't
party,
touch anything in this room.
Yeah. So do you want to engage with the ghosts at all?
I will. Ooh, do I want to?
They haven't. They don't look threatening. They're just.
He'll look up and be like, "Hey, kids."
So the little one, the younger boy who looks like he's about 7, with the stuffed animal, looks like he's just gonna rush toward you, in like an excited way, like he wants to just jump on you, and the older girl is gonna grab him by his little spectral collar and stop him, and say, no, not yet. I'm Rose, and this is Thorn. Who are you?
Hi, Rose and Thorn. I'm Mr. Ooze. It's very nice to meet you. Are your parents home?
Usually they're in the basement.
We must have taken a wrong turn. I tell you what, we came to see them. We'll see if we can head downstairs. And we'll get out of your room. Sorry to interrupt. We'll go find your parents downstairs. Maybe.
Yeah, I was going to say, Nix, you know from your examination of the dollhouse that the only way to get to the basement is through a secret passage in the attic. And you can do with that information as you please. But Rose, however, is not excited about the idea of you leaving. Oh, Mr. Ooze, we've been trapped in here for so long. Won't you stay and play with us?
Well, Miss Rose, you see, I've got a really, really important thing I need to tell your parents. And it's very important. It's an emergency. But maybe after we talk to them, maybe I can come back and play.
You know what's in the basement? A deck of Uno cards. When I go down to the basement, we'll get the deck of Uno cards. We'll come back up here and play with you later.
Well, our parents said that there's a monster in the basement, and that's why they locked us in the attic. But you look really strong, so how about we come with you?
It's at your house.
Okay, and so Rose is gonna let go of Thorn's collar, and he is just gonna scamper across the room and just poof into Pasta's torso. And Pasta, you now have this ghost child riding piggyback on your shoulders, but you also kind of feel like it's bonded to your soul in a very uncomfortable way.
Oh no!
Oh goodness!
And your character has gained the following flaw from a mechanical standpoint, so you can roleplay this. I'm scared of everything, including my own shadow, and weep with despair when things don't go my way.
Oh, good grief!
I don't like this.
And so yeah.
Good grief!
Yeah, and so Rose is just gonna just step forward and touch Nix on the shoulder and just kind of merge with her. And so unlike where you could see the other ghost hanging out on Pasta's shoulders or whatever, when Nix moves, there's an after image of this 10-year-old girl moving slightly behind her. She's trying to like, have you ever seen somebody interact with something on like a green screen where they're trying to like stay inside the thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's trying to occupy the same space as Nyx, but isn't like great at it. And Nyx gains the following flaw: I like being in charge and get angry when other people tell me what to do. Okay.
Hey now, don't call me out in real life.
Okay. And so Nyx, you know that from looking at the dollhouse that the entrance to the basement is accessible from the room that's kind of diagonal. I'll just show you guys, because trying to describe this, what's the point of describing things? This door's flung open anyway. Follow me. You're actually probably
Follow me.
Yeah. And Nyx reveals that there's a secret stairwell back here.
So
And
that dollhouse was the most important thing in that room, and you guys were interested in some kids.
Oh, this is so cool.
yeah, so
See,
this
this
is
is the
supposed to
coolest
be a
thing.
staircase, but I couldn't make it fit in Minecraft, so I just did this vine shaft.
It's
pretty
brilliant.
good. Brilliant.
I really love this. This is so good.
Pasta,
feel
you guys noticed that Pastacini is not there.
Yep. Where are you, Pasta?
Well, the thing is, though, that the Thorn is more worried about leaving Rose or not being close to Rose than he is about going down the stairs. So
Cool.
So yeah, in the actual DeathHouse, if we were running this as a training game, the way it's intended in the appendix, coming down this stairwell here is what would trigger leveling up from 1 to level 2. I rolled all your character sheets at level 2, though, so we don't have to do that in the middle of the session. But that would be the opportunity for players to learn how leveling works, which we are going to blaze right through. Okay, so the wooden spiral staircase from the attic ends here. You guys are in a tunnel carved out of earth, clay, and rock. The tunnels are about 4 feet wide by 7 feet high, with timber braces every 5 feet. And there is a narrow tunnel that branches southward before branching east and west. Also, as soon as you get down, like here, you start to hear an eerie, incessant chant echoing. And y'all can't tell where it's from or hear exactly what the words are, but it is like rhythmic and repetitive.
Two things. Can we tell the direction it's coming from? First. And two, can we take a quick bio break?
Yeah, that's a great. This is a point that is designed for a dungeon break. So, do we have somebody in the group?
Yes.
Well, no, I was going to say, do we have anybody that can hop on the voice channel and run things so all the players and the dungeon master can take a quick break, refresh their drinks, etc.? Doc, for example, or
Oh, I'm good. I'm good to go.
Pasta. Oh, you can if you can run it. Yeah, I'm gonna mute myself real quick.
Yeah.
And,
You guys go. Do your thing.
Yeah. So let's say 5 minutes.
Okay.
Hey, welcome back, Liz. Thanks for covering for us. You can keep Pasta company.
Thank you, Liz.
Hey, Liz.
Just
So,
pasta and roll.
I hopped in too, just so you had someone to talk to.
of course.
Excellent. We'll have
Excellent.
chat.
Well, yeah, so big thank you to you for capping off this wonderful charity with a fantastic donation.
Absolutely my pleasure.
Oh, it's our pleasure. Thank you so much. So let's just talk about what we've done tonight. For anybody who made today, all day from noon to midnight. The charity that we've been raising money for is Worldbuilders, and it's such a wonderful charity because it does so much more than just provide food for those who need it. Worldbuilders helps organizations like Heifer International buy livestock for families and communities in need, and then goes the step further in educating people on how to feed, breed, and generally take care of that livestock so that it can later be turned into a machine for profit. Eggs,
Yeah,
milk.
it creates a funding stream for communities that don't have that. for families that don't have that. It can completely take a family and turn it around from being in poverty to having a future and being able to send their children to school. And it can actually, even a single family can change the entire community, because what they have, they share in most of these communities. And so it builds upon itself.
Yep. And we have, with this $2,000, conceivably we could have bought 4 cows, flocks of chickens,
herds of goats,
just so much for these communities. And we could not have done it without all of you. Thank you to all of our donators. Thank you so much to our mods. Thank you so much to our artists who showed up to do the random. Thanks so much to our astrophysicists for giving us a tour of the stars. Thank you to our wonderful Minecraft streamers, CoffeeJunkie and Joe for running games. Thank you to Mikayla Ebel for running their fantastic D&D game. Thank you to Gamma, to Oozethemuse, to Joe Hills, to NJCoffeeJunkie. I'm going to miss so many people. Thank you so much to Nix, to everybody who helped out with this. This is huge.
Mm-hmm. And if folks can let us know when they get back, I'm realizing, I was like, oh, people should tell us in Minecraft text when they get back, but they might not hear us saying that if they are not here yet. So maybe that's not the best plan, but we are going to get this game going. Folks, thank you for your patience while people refresh their drinks and whatnot.
And can I just say, Joe, this is an amazing build that you have put together here. I can't believe you did this in survival.
Oh, thank you. And this was all like 2 or 3 years ago. It's funny because I'm looking at it now and there's so many more blocks and building options and stuff that I could put in. Like, I'm really thinking I should probably do a DeathHouse and Ravenloft revamped at some point. Because, there's a lot of room.
If you want help with that, like, you do that for streaming content. Never mind. Sorry, I realize this is not like a personal project. Never mind then. But I really want to take a full tour of this at some point if the chance arises.
Yep. Okay.
Something the pandemic has done for me is, like, I've gotten more and more into Minecraft since March. And it's partially your fault, Joe, that I've actually been following a lot more of the Hermitcraft streams.
Well, we try to do good work, so I blame the whole community.
Joe, you're muted?
You guys are an amazing community. It's unbelievable what you guys do over there, and I think you should plug it too, because I watch that, and like so many kind and creative people that are over on that server. It's just unbelievable.
Well, thank you, but I don't see the point of coming to something like this as plugging my other projects.
No, but but this was part of that too.
Yeah, I mean, this was built on the Hermitcraft server, yes, originally.
Joe, are you there?
Pasta,
I can hear him. Can you not?
I can't.
Pasta, you're muted.
Pasta's out.
Hello?
Can you hear me, Pasta?
Hello?
I can hear Pasta. How is this so stupid?
I just had to restart Discord, so a quick reboot might be in order.
Okay.
Can you all hear me?
Yeah,
yes.
We can hear you, Pasta.
I did not hear Joe at all, but I can hear Doctor just fine. I'm so sorry.
Okay, it's fine. Okay,
well,
so are we missing?
We can all hear you.
I'm back, so I'm good.
Okay,
I'm back.
I think the only person we haven't heard from is Ooze. So we will continue to wait on Ooze then. But yeah.
So yeah, we were just talking about, the charity and the work that these people do and all of the things that people have done over the course of this 12 hours. But I just want to give Pasta a big thank you for being our general, for being the leader of this little crazy band.
I do what I can, but I could not do any of that without you guys. So thank you so much. This is always a remarkable
You do it
project.
You do it so well and with such good humor, and you're always looking forward and toward what the right thing and the best thing is. It's wonderful inspiration, and thank you very, very much. This would Draw for Charity would not be happening if you weren't here and Boots weren't here.
Absolutely. Because, like...
100%.
Yeah, even though it's definitely the work of many people, and I don't want to in any way downplay that, it's all work that's happening because you had the vision to try to do it. And other people saw, okay, this is too much for Pasa to do by himself. We'll help a little here, we'll help a little there. But it's because of you getting it going that all happens.
Yep.
Thank you. Yeah. No, I picked a good team. You guys really came through.
Did we get him so he can't talk?
Is Ooze back?
I am.
Awesome. Okay. Well, in the interest of time, we only have 65 minutes left in this block, so I'm
going to duck out.
Yeah,
Yep.
thanks
Ditto
Doc
here.
and Liz for jumping in.
Thank you.
While we were
Thank you,
taking our
guys.
break. Okay. So, we just had Ooze's quote-unquote turn. Like I said, we're staying in a loose initiative order just so everybody gets to participate in some way. Okay, so, Rex, basically you came down the stairs. You're in this carved tunnel, clay, earth area here. What do you want to do? Is Rex still restarting Discord? Can no one hear a Joe? Is that a real problem? Okay, I can no longer hear anyone. So I'm going to disconnect and reconnect from Discord. Oh, okay, I disconnected and reconnected.
Joe.
Yeah.
Joe.
Yep, I got you.
I hear you.
There we go.
I hear you.
Okay, so anyway, I was going to say, since Nyx and Ooze were kind of the movers and shakers in that last scene, it is to you. As you can see, there are kind of some major... There's like a long hallway here to your left or to your right when you come out of the stairs, and then there are also some indentations in this hallway.
Can I tell the direction the chanting is coming from?
The thing about a cave is sound really bounces around a lot. You can tell it sounds like it's coming equally from the left and the right, like these, of the main hallway that you're in, but you don't really think it's coming out of any of these side corridors, but it's really hard to say.
Did the dollhouse display any of these? Already?
You couldn't really see much detail to the basement. It was more of a model of the house rather than the foundation.
Oh. All right. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. I say.
Yeah,
Let's
Rex.
go this way.
We could ask the kids. Which way are your parents?
They're in the basement. Is like they would both say. But yeah.
In creepy unison.
Yeah, in creepy unison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this is the way to go.
Okay, yeah. So you're gonna
or
go.
just the slightly off sync. They're in the basement.
So, okay, so if you want to proceed into this room, then Rex, let me pull that up. So this room, it's pretty great. It's got a plain wooden table. There's some long benches. There's a lot of moldy humanoid bones strewn about in the dirt floor. In the middle of the south wall is a darkened alcove. And then this room also has several exits.
They really should clean this place up. Look at the spider webs everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
How are we gonna attract customers?
Oh
We're
dear.
starting a business here.
Wait, I'm confused.
They should really stack their cleaning staff. This is atrocious.
Yeah, really.
Like, you could see the mold growing from this guy. I wonder how long he's been waiting to get a room or something.
Okay, I've gotten lost somehow in my own build. I think that there was like an actual mine shaft over here or something. Because I was like, wait, that door yeah, now y'all are all lost. Yeah, I was like, what? This doesn't go anywhere on the map? That's not a thing. So I'm just gonna cover that up because
Barovia has enshrouded Joe Hills himself into the mists.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
No DM can escape.
Yeah. So I don't
It's
know.
full on immersion. Anyway.
So yeah, which way do you guys want to go? And we're gonna let Pasta choose this time.
Jeez, guys, I don't know. I don't know which way to go. Really. Which way is the way out? I'm too scared.
Any decision is the right decision.
Oh, okay. Well, then let's go this way.
You gotta
Okay.
find
You
your
first.
thing.
You first.
Alright.
Wait. Oh my gosh. Did I build this basement backwards?
Oh no!
Okay,
No, this
okay.
is-
You know what? I'm realizing that the thing I just bricked up was not supposed to be bricked up.
no.
But that I had the room oriented. Or maybe they changed the map since I made this.
Oh
or
no.
something.
Oh dear.
Oh, this is gonna be fine. Okay, so wait, which way did Pasta go?
He disappeared.
This way.
I'm back here. Yeah, but I went that way.
Wait, which way? This is a great sign, everybody. Okay, so Pasta, you wanted to go this way?
Yes.
Yeah.
Just everybody that's
And I'm
watching
kind of
this
like-
everybody that's watching this never actually played D&D.
This is like exactly
This is
how
real.
D&D.
This is real D&D.
I'm-
This is
I'm just looking
DM
at it, and
The
I'm
DM is
like,
absolutely allowed to go, wait, what?
no.
Yeah. yeah, like wait,
Where
none,
are we?
none of this.
In the famous words of my friend Lee Pacheski, in our very first beginning streams of another game, we ain't Critical Role, folks.
Yeah. Oh wow. Okay, so. Okay, like I
Yeah,
think
I
at
think
some point I'm
that's a-
connected to an actual mine shaft.
Oh dear.
No.
Yeah, this
There's
looks like
a ladder
alright.
here.
Oh man.
Oh my gosh.
There's a ladder here.
Yeah, there's a
At the
lot
end.
of Okay. I very disoriented.
It's okay.
It's
Okay,
fine,
so
no.
yeah, speaking of things that we need to fix and touch up.
This.
Death House.
Yeah,
I think
yeah, the maze in the basement is definitely more mazy in the basement than it needed to be. Okay, wait. So this room might be room 31 on the map, because this looks like it's an actual hallway which leads back to. Okay, so I'm gonna teleport everyone back to me, in the interest of time. Okay, so Pasta
That's
wanted to go
always
this
unsettling.
way.
So when Pastacini is walking, he's basically pushing Nyx just right behind the whole time.
Okay, so let's see. There are a bunch of marks on the map here that I should probably read about. Okay. Okay, so. So as you enter this area, you notice that the ghostly chanting heard throughout the dungeon starts to get noticeably louder to the north. There's finally some directionality to it.
the question is, where's north?
And as Pasta enters this space, 4 ghouls rise up.
I scream the highest pitch scream that I cannot scream on this. It's just and then I run away.
We hear a dog howl.
Don't underestimate us, Pasta.
One here.
I can't. Too scared.
Okay. Now, fun fact for anybody who doesn't know what ghouls are in Dungeons and Dragons. I was gonna hold up the picture on the iPad to the screen, but like I realized the camera's off. So let me. Oh, and of course it's like zoomed in on my chest, so it looks like that.
It's a ghoul.
Oh, good. Oh,
That's what you want.
that's nightmare fuel.
That is what
Yay.
you want. I feel like the
Not
green,
like-
the chroma there really adds something. Okay. So these things have razor sharp teeth and jagged claws, They roam the night in packs, driven by an insatiable hunger for humanoid flesh.
How about no? But how about no?
Yeah. So let's see though. Like I said, y'all do know, at least now that you've gotten to this point, that the the one direction that there is not a ghoul, which is there should be one direction where there's not a ghoul. Did I do this?
Over here, by me, where it's safe. Please.
Yeah, no, wait. Let me check this. Okay, so there actually shouldn't be a ghoul here. There should be 2 ghouls here, I think. Okay, so the chanting is louder this way, where I am, and there are no ghouls that way. So, So, Pasta, it's still your turn. Would you like to face the ghouls, run back into the room, into the mob of people in the doorway behind you, or run toward the chanting?
Well, let me ask, this child that possesses me and has given me these flaws, this would affect combat too, correct?
Yes.
What are the flaws again? Can you read to me?
Oh, yes. That is totally a thing I still have pulled up.
Oh, no. Okay, never mind. Don't worry about it. All I know is that I was a fraidy cat. No, the moment that I see these ghouls, I am sprinting back into the room that I know there are no ghouls in. And I hide behind this desk.
Okay.
Take
And
that
I'll,
action.
you know what? But you know what? I will throw a javelin from back here at one of the ghouls.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds like a really good way to handle a ghoul. So, yeah, give me an attack roll.
That is a natural 1, perfectly fitting with the theme.
Okay, so,
Perfect.
with everybody else lined up in the hallway here, it would be funniest if it just impaled all 4 of their heads in one stick, but we have another 53 minutes, so I'm not going to do that. But, you're going to try and throw the javelin, and it's just going to hit the door frame next to Ooze and wobble. Like the wooden post holding up the thing there. Okay.
Perfect.
So, NJ, it is your turn now.
Okay. So we have the option of chanting and ghouls and stuff. My favorite. I think I want to go near the chanting and away from the ghouls.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say we should move in that direction, and I would like to move in that direction.
Sure. What is your movement?
30? 30 walking
So
speed,
1,
I think.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And how many if she is just moving on this turn, y'all? That's doubled, right?
Yeah, if you take instead of, you can movement and then you can double it for using your action.
Okay.
Yeah, dash.
So, NJ, you
Yes, I'm right here.
easily get down to the bottom of these stairs here. And I
Okay.
will describe what you see. So that you can choose whether or not you want to yell that information back up to the others. Okay. The ghostly chant that you heard earlier just absolutely fills this room. You can hear a dozen or so voices saying over and over, "He is the ancient. He is the land." And you realize, now, you're a barbarian, so your religion knowledge isn't necessarily super great. Although your character sheet is randomized, so do you have religion as a thing?
I do not believe that I do.
Okay.
Let me see. I have, let's see, proficiencies are nature and athletics.
Okay, great. Well, you recognize that there's a bunch of niches in the walls here that are full of objects that look like they might have some sort of importance, but you don't really know anything about what. So
Yeah.
that is a thing. But you can tell it is like super obvious that the chanting is coming from very close by now.
Okay.
Actually, you can tell it's coming like from this back corner here.
Okay, but I can't see what the back corner has, though.
No, not from where you are.
Okay. And I don't have enough movement to go look.
No, not on this turn.
Okay.
And then that is your turn, so we are back to Nyx.
Do I get to tell them what I see or hear down here?
Okay, yeah, you can do that. You can yell.
Hey! You guys might want to come down here and see this!
There's ghouls!
Just get down here!
God dang it. What to do? To fight or not to fight?
And you're a cleric though, right?
Yeah, I have turned undead, but are ghouls considered undead then?
Yeah.
Extremely.
So as a
Yeah.
as a cleric, you would know that ghouls trace their origin to the abyss. Dorsane, the first of their kind, was an elf worshipper of Orcus. Turning against his own people, he feasted on humanoid flesh to honor the demon prince of undeath. And, like 8,000 more things about ghouls and how they were first formed that are not really practical, but, things that you do know that are practical. They have, an AC of 12 and about 22 hit points each.
Boy. I don't know if I have enough damage and I don't have much spells. So, how about this? Okay. I'm gonna back up here, move here, and wait for a ghoul to come up and attack. And I'll return the favor with the mace.
Okay, and you know that a ghoul on a given attack will usually do around 8 damage as well as a cleric.
Oh.
So you're thinking you want to wait for him to come and attack you, and then you'll hit him with the mace. That's your final answer?
You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna move here and hit this one.
Okay. So yeah, go ahead and give me an attack roll.
Whack. That's +2 is 14.
Okay. That is gonna hit, and then give me some damage.
Damage. Hang on. I have to get the dice. It's a weak 1d6. 1d6. It's a 6.
Okay. You deal 6 damage to that ghoul. It doesn't really even flinch. But, that's okay. It's not about causing pain. It's about destroying the body and severing the head or whatever. So, that's fine. And it is now Ooze's turn.
Okay. You said there was that one there.
Yeah.
And then you said there was 2 of them in one spot, correct?
There's 2 of them down this hallway and 2 of them down this hallway.
Okay. I would very much... Let me look at something real fast. Make sure I don't hurt anybody else. Okay. Would you say that these 2... Well, they're not really, I guess, because I've actually got spatial awareness here. Is any of these 2 within 5 feet of each other?
Let's say that the 2 down this smaller alcove hallway are.
Yes. Then I would like to use my spell slot, and I would like to cast Ice Knife.
Ooh, what a chilly blade.
Nice.
It is a great spell. Let's see if I hit first. I believe it's an attack spell. It is. Cast that. That is a 17 to hit.
Oh yeah, that'll hit.
Okay, so that does. Where did my damage go? No. Dadgummit. Okay, so it was 1 piercing damage off of the spell, which is kind of useless. And then I need them to make a dexterity saving throw, please. Both of them.
Okay.
And it is a dex save of 12.
So a 7 for the first one and a 9 for the second one, so they both fail.
Okay, then since they both failed, the ice shard explodes, and now they're going to take 2d6 cold damage each.
Woo.
Brr, chilling.
So that's 5 more damage to each of them.
So what was the total overall damage?
5 plus 5 to 1, and then 6 to the one I actually hit.
Okay. Cool. And I am writing that down. Wait. I can do math. I say... Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so yeah. And that is the end of your turn. Rex, it is now to you.
Okay, I am going to longsword it on the one who just got hit with the ice knife. So I'm going to move to here.
Sure.
And attempt to hit.
Okay, go for it.
That is a 17.
That hits.
I believe.
Give me some damage.
Okay, 1d8 plus 3. 9 points of damage.
Alrighty, so that one is definitely, as they would say in D&D parlance, bloodied, which is slang for below half health. And
okay.
He does not look happy. He looks like he wants to gnaw on you and possibly slash you with razor-sharp teeth and jagged claws. But, that's fine.
Okay.
Because, it's his turn now. So...
well, if I can move at the end of my turn, I'm just going to duck back to this corner.
Okay. So wait, you're going to move there. Okay, so let me put a banner down for you. And... Pasta was back here behind the table. Okay, I think I've got everybody. Ooze, where were you standing at the end of your turn? Still there? Okay. So, the one you just hit, Rex, is going to run out to try to hit you. And he is going to roll a 5. That's going to miss.
Yep.
This second one, is also going to run out. He's going to run right past Ooze, luckily. Because he saw the other one attack you, and they like to attack as a pack. So... Ooze, you got lucky there. Whoops, I spun the mouse by accident when I was trying to roll the dice. So, that one is going to roll a 18 to hit. I'm guessing that's going to beat your AC.
My AC is 18 with my shield, so that meets it and hits.
Okay, and he is going to do 9 piercing damage.
Okay.
So, yeah. This one over here... is going to hit Nyx, or going to attempt to slash with its claws at Nyx for 20. With a 23, that's going to hit for sure, and that's going to do 7 slashing damage. And Nyx, you're neither an elf nor an undead, right? Goliaths aren't a fancy type of elf, as far as I understand it. Correct?
They're just half giants.
Okay. So I need you to take a Constitution saving throw real quick. You are muted, Nyx, just so you know.
Hello. Sorry, I did not notice.
Glad
Yes, 15.
15. Okay. You are not paralyzed for a minute. That'll come in handy. So then
That's handy.
Yep. So then this other one here is... Yeah, they've got enough movement to get to you, too. This one's going to attack you as well. He's going to use his bite attack, though. 17. Is that going to hit?
Nope.
Okay. And, yeah, he's going to try to bite you and just, like, bounce off your armor, basically. Teeth clattering. And it is now Pasta's turn.
All right. So here's how I'm going to justify this. Like, if Pasta saw 4 ghouls, Pasta's sprinting away. If Pasta saw 4 ghouls attacking his sister, there is no force on Earth that would stop him from destroying all of them. So Pastacini is going to take out his big fork, and he's going to stick it in the meatball.
Okay. So I'm going to guess you're going to want to attack one of the ones that attack Nyx, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I'll just put you right here, then.
Okay.
So you're fighting shoulder to shoulder, basically.
Okay. All right, so let me get a stab in, if you don't mind.
Sure.
Give me that roll.
Yeah, give me an attack roll here. And I'm going to assume that you're going to hit the one who actually hit Nyx earlier.
Joe Hills, I'm not going to hit a goddamn thing with this roll. That's a 1.
Okay, well, you know, so yeah, Thorn possessing you is going to be like, yeah! And rush forward, trident.
Kid needs to get the fuck out of my body.
Yeah. This ghost is like this ghost is like steering you by grabbing your hair, like onward. Get him.
Oh god.
It is not going well for you. And so yeah, it's like grabbing the trident while you're trying to swing it to like help, but it's just a force that you're not used to, and it's gonna just drag it in, or just push it into the soft earth. Luckily, you're not gonna have to like pull it out. But these tunnels are not great.
I have an important question. Who is within 5 feet of me, ally-wise?
Nyx is
Bleh.
for sure, and then
Okay.
I'm definitely not.
Yeah, NJ is definitely not. Rex might be. Yeah, this is 5 feet-ish.
Okay, so
these are 1 meter each, so we kind of do some rounding.
Okay.
Oh,
if any, never mind.
wait,
Go ahead.
No, actually, I realized that Rex retreated a little bit. So
Okay, so if it's just Nyx, that's
Nyx.
fine.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind then. We'll get around to it when we get to it.
Okay, so NJ, you were down
Yes.
the stairs here.
Yes.
You can hear the chanting is clearly coming from the chamber in the far corner, but there's another
Yes.
hallway that leads. You can't see what I'm doing because you're not down here.
Yeah, I came upstairs with everybody
Well,
because I didn't want to stand by myself, so I'm heading back down.
Okay.
There we go.
So
okay, I'm down here.
so you see there's a hallway here,
Yes.
and there is like a puddle, like with an opening in the back corner that you can't really see too well from the stairwell, but you can tell the chanting's definitely coming from that back end of the room.
And everybody else is upstairs because nobody came down because they're all dealing with the ghouls.
Yeah.
That I don't know about.
No, you
I mean,
saw
I know
the
that there are
ghouls.
ghouls. I know there are ghouls, but I can't hear them engaging with the ghouls.
Not over the chanting.
No. So
We aren't following though.
I'm wondering where the heck everybody is, and I don't think it's ideal for me to be down here. I know the chanting is coming from here, but I feel like I should head back up, because if nobody's coming down here, and I know that there are ghouls up there, that's probably a bad thing that I'm down here and I'm not with them.
Okay, so since you spent your entire turn running down here, it will take all of your movement this turn to get back up. So you will not be able to attack this turn.
Oh, but would I be able to help them next turn?
I mean, if they're
If
still
necessary.
alive.
If they're still alive?
Yeah.
Okay. So Sorry, I need to see what's down here. I'm not gonna waste the turn. Let me see what's down the hallway you're standing in front of.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna go down this hallway.
So yeah, you realize as you walk down this hallway, you find yourself in what appears to be some sort of prison. There were people shackled to the back walls of each of these alcoves, and you notice that there are no bones, so they presumably didn't die here. That's nice. That's good. Do you want to give me a perception check?
Yep. 19 plus 4, 23.
Okay, cool. So, you realize in one of these cells, there is a secret door. You found a part of the wall here that pulls open to reveal this room here. And you are going to... I'm going to say that opening the secret door or activating the secret door is going to be your action. And you end your turn. And at the beginning of your next turn, we will find out what's in this room.
Okay.
Alright,
then I'll stay down because I'm going to end up getting lost if I try to come back up.
Gamma Liz says, wait, people shackled but not dead. So there were people shackled here. There are signs that people were in these cells, but there's no remains. So they didn't... Whoever was here before isn't still here. They're presumably dead elsewhere. Or maybe chanting. Who knows? Could be a fun night for them. So, anyway, Nyx, it's your turn.
Nyx, pass. What's your AC?
AC is 16.
Oof. Okay. Well, I see you right beside me, right beside these Virgos, and I'm just gonna tap you on the shoulder, to cast Faith. I believe it's a bonus action.
Okay, you got a little garbled there. Could you repeat what you're casting?
Actually, can you hop out of Discord and hop right back in? That usually fixes the problem. That I believe Nyx wanted to cast Shield of Faith on me, which I don't.
Oh, low.
Yeah, we hear you now. What did you want to cast, Nyx?
Yes, Shield of Faith.
Shield of Faith. Can you tell us what that does?
Fuck it. It basically... Hello?
Yeah, we hear you. I'm just waiting for you to real quickly say what that does for Pasta.
Oh boy. Hello?
Yeah, we hear you.
Things are cutting down. My internet might be getting wonky, but I say to Pasta, fight well, and don't die, or we'll be joining these two siblings. And then I go ahead and hit the goal in front of me.
Okay, so Pasta, you have a +2 bonus to AC. Nyx, give us a attack roll for that ghoul in front of you.
Ghoul. Hang on. Ghoul.
Ghoul, you better back up.
15.
Okay, that's gonna hit. Give me some damage.
Oh, max damage 8.
Okay, you just absolutely just eviscerate this ghoul, and it's like body, just like there's like way more gore inside than there should be. It like floats as its corpse just like slops backwards. And yeah, so you have completely taken care of that guy or that ghoul.
Wow, they managed to feed the ghouls but not the janitors. Wow.
This ain't no Hotel California.
Unimpressed. Definitely not getting a 5 out of 5.
Excellent. Good.
Also, I accidentally exited my Minecraft, so I'll be right back.
No worries. You got the first ghoul kill. Ooze, you ready? You gonna bring the heat or the frost for the second one here?
Well, I'm kind of worried about that. It's anything within 5 feet. So now if I gotta be real careful because I don't want to hit my teammates with any of that juice.
Well, okay. So the thing is, Rex and Pasta are both behind those guys. So,
okay. So
I mean, you could theoretically angle it such that you get these things.
Yeah, let's do that then. I would very much like to do that. I'm gonna burn my last spell slot. And we're gonna cast that spell. A 12.
That is their AC. And how do
Sweet.
ties go in D&D 5e?
It hits.
It hits.
It hit.
It hits.
Give
Okay,
us
so
some
that is,
damage.
3 damage piercing for the one it hits. I'm assuming this is the one closest to me or the one furthest away either way.
Mm-hmm.
And then the eye for dice explodes, and they both need to make a DC 12 Dex saving throw.
Okay, dang it, I'm rolling for that and I dropped the die on the floor. Okay, yeah, they both succeeded. Do they take any damage on success?
Okay, then they take no damage.
Okay. So the one that you hit though is definitely looking pretty weak. Probably one more hit could knock it over. So Rex, it is to you. The one. So Ooze,
Too chilly for him.
I was assuming the one you were targeting was the one closer to Rex.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So yeah, Rex, you can tell that this one in front of you is in pretty rough shape. The other one behind it isn't even bloodied. Rex, you still there?
Yes. Can you hear Rex? Pasta?
I cannot
can
hear Rex.
Rex.
Rex, if you could disconnect and reconnect, that would be awesome. Okay.
Joe,
Come on now.
hear me?
Okay, I disconnected and reconnected. Now I can hear you, Rex. Sorry about that.
Okay. I'm at 1 hit point, and as much as I would like to, I was going to say ice this guy, but that seems to be Ooze's.
Yeah.
I'm going to lay hands on myself for 5 points.
Okay. And would you like to do anything else this turn?
That is my action. Unless someone is moving out of reach, I can't do anything else.
Would you like to move yourself?
I'm going to move to here, just a little bit further back. They'd still be able to cover me, but I don't want to leave the group behind here.
Okay. So it is now the ghoul's turn. Let's see. So this one back here by Pasta just saw Nyx destroy one of them and is not pleased about that. Is gonna roll.
Give a little smirk.
It's gonna roll with disadvantage.
Okay. Well, he rolled a 2 on the first roll, so I'll roll a second one. That was a second
Just
2. So yeah, Pasta, you are just disadvantaging the heck out of this thing.
Perfect.
Great.
Got vibes.
Yeah.
It's got the vibes.
Yeah.
The ghost tools.
So you know what though, these other ones over by Ooze and Rex, they saw whatever foul holy magic you are imbuing over here, and they're none too pleased. So whoops, the first one is gonna move toward you, Pasta, and it is going to attack. Oh my gosh, it's a 2. You really are like some sort of like mystic. This other one, he's just like, what? That's incredible. That can't happen. This one though,
The kid.
yeah, this one though,
Kids.
he saw everybody else just like trying to claw and bite at you and just massively failing. And he's just like, there's got to be a better way. So he decided to just ignore all that holy aura. Wait, is he at disadvantage as well?
No, so it's not a holy aura. It's anybody within 5 feet of me I can use for my reaction to
Disadvantage.
confer disadvantage.
Okay, but if they're attacking you directly, that's not the case.
No, they can bring it right on.
Okay, so, yeah, this one had an 18 to hit.
That does... No, yeah, oh, sorry, that does hit. Yeah, it does hit.
Okay, so he does 2d6 plus 2 piercing damage. Okay, that first one was a 1. Got lucky there. 4, so that's 5 plus 2, so he does 7 piercing damage to you.
Right.
And...
Okay. Real bad.
Yeah. That is his turn. Okay, so, we are now... Oh, I need to put, Okay, so apparently if you disconnect and reconnect, it makes you a floating head. So let me do game mode, adventure, for Nyx. There you are. Okay, I'm glad you didn't wander into a wall. That would have been very painful for you. Okay, so, Pasta, it is now your turn once again. Wait,
did Rex go?
Yeah, Rex
Okay.
goes before the ghouls. Okay, so the one that just hit you is the one that was super weak. Probably could be blown over in one hit.
Yeah, it's gonna take a fork to the mouth.
Okay, give me an attack roll.
Fork to the mouth.
That's a 12.
Okay, that is gonna hit. And give me some damage.
Okay.
Woohoo.
That is 8 total.
Yeah, that you are just gonna like this thing is done.
Wow.
It was a ghoul, but now it's just worms or something. I don't know. I could extend that metaphor better somehow.
We'll workshop it later. We'll fix it in post.
Yeah, we're gonna fix
Hey,
that in
Pasta.
post. We got 23 minutes, so
Pasta. Stick a
Yeah.
fork in it, because that ghoul
Is done. Yes.
there you go.
It's
Ooze
a
with
maggot
the
soup
save.
of blood and guts.
I say no ghouls, only gabagool. And then I high five myself.
You do that, Pasta.
Okay, so
You
yeah,
go, you funky barbarian man.
Yes.
so I'm gonna go back to NJ here for her turn. NJ is all the way down here in the prison. Found a
I'm pretty far
secret
down.
door. And
Hi.
okay, so let's pull up okay.
Whoa.
So
That was a high five, but it didn't work.
the chanting stops as you peer into this 40-foot square room. The smooth masonry walls provide excellent acoustics, though. So, like, you're like, oh, I see how they were doing that so well, but why did they stop? So, you know, there are some stone pillars supporting the ceiling, relatively featureless, you know, not really notable. There's a breach in the west wall that leads to a dark cave heaped with refuse. And, you know, the water on most of the floor, murky, as you know, one likes. There are stairs leading up to dry stone ledges that hug the walls. So, you know, you would kind of enter on the edge of one of these ledges here if you chose to move into the room. And in the middle of the room, there are more stairs popping out of the water to form an octagonal dais. Now, Minecraft doesn't really let you do octagons super well at this scale, so it's a little bit plus-shaped. But, yeah, just imagine that's an octagon. I'm sure you've seen those in the wrestling. So, let's see. And on top of that dais, there's an altar made of stone and rusty chains with shackles dangling from the ceiling directly above it. The altar, carved with hideous depictions of grasping ghouls, and it's stained with dry blood. How do you feel about all that?
Fine until the tone of your very last 2 words. And then my heart sank into my stomach. Just a little bit. I am mildly terrified, but it's fine. I'm not liking what I'm seeing, and I also am not liking the fact that I am alone. But it's fine. I could attempt to check this altar out just a little bit without touching it.
Okay. So you want to walk onto the so you're gonna go through the water onto the dais here?
I'd like to not touch the altar.
Okay. Well, once again, Minecraft wasn't really as fancy back then. So let me kind of express this better with the magic of blocks. So the altar is like in the middle of the dais. So there's a whole platform here, which is what a dais is.
Yes.
For any non-native speakers. So you don't have to touch the altar to go over there. And you could probably jump across the water rather than wade through it if you want to give me an athletics check.
I would like that very much, actually.
Really? I mean, you could just go. You could walk through the water. It's fine.
I don't trust you, though. I don't trust you or this house. I don't trust myself either because I rolled a 3.
Okay.
Acrobatics is +3, so that's a 6.
Yeah. So you're just you try to like jump to like across from the dry area to the dais, and instead you just end up like shin deep in this really gross water. Luckily,
Is it like the gifs when you see like
No,
little
go ahead.
kitten trying to
Okay.
jump off the bed?
It's like a kid trying to like jump into a kiddie pool, but like not getting all the way there, except
Mm-hmm.
backwards because you're just trying to jump in, but like it's not that hard a jump, but you just didn't do it. Luckily, there's nothing in the water that is going to immediately poison or sicken you or anything like that, so you don't have to roll a Constitution saving throw. What I really wanted to do was avoid you realizing that you don't want to step on the dais, but you've already done that. So, the chanting rises once more as 13 dark apparitions appear on the ledges overlooking the room. So I'm just going to get out these little black banners here. 1, 2, 3... 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 cultists. Okay. So, and I'll put NJ's banner here where she has pulled herself up out of the water. And,
I have fled in terror. It's fine.
well, you have, your character is still here. The chanting rises once more as 13 dark apparitions appear on the ledges overlooking the room. Each one resembles a black-robed figure holding a torch, but the torch's fire is black and seems to draw light into it. Good news, though, NJ. When you look them in the eyes, you realize that their faces are actually voids. And they begin chanting over and over, "One must die. One must die. One must die." And you've now solved the puzzle of what the words were to that thing earlier. One must die. One must die. One must die. Okay.
Thanks,
And
Nix.
It is now Nix's
So
turn.
it's nice knowing y'all.
Yeah.
I respectfully request that everyone inserts their swear word of choice here. Multiple languages are acceptable. I'm thinking of at least 3 in various languages right now.
And it turns out with the secret passage open, the acoustics are actually better with the way the sound is bouncing around. So everyone up here can also now hear the chanting down there is more clarified as "One must die. One must die. One must die."
That's gonna haunt my flippin' dreams.
Yeah. You know, that is an option. We have so many options here when we play Dungeons and Dragons. It's a real delight. So
it is. So I'm probably very dead,
Strahd,
but I'm going to. I would like to try to escape with my life.
okay.
I'd like to get out of here, please. I would like to leave because there is no way in hell I'm going to be able to face 13 cultists and live to tell the tale.
Okay,
I'd like to live in at least get back to the party.
Okay, so let's see. You are here right now.
Yes, I am there.
That's very far.
So what you're saying is you want to leave the dais without making a sacrifice.
That's not very cultist of you.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you don't have any religion checks or anything like that, though. So, so sometimes when a player is gonna do something that's very bad, I try to think if there's a check that they could make to understand how bad that is before the implications immediately assert themselves.
Why not my not perception? I have insight?
Do you have... Yeah, okay, yeah, give me an insight roll real quick.
Why not?
This is basically a saving throw to determine if you realized you should not leave the dais.
15.
Yeah, you are pretty sure that, you are pretty sure that if you leave the dais, before your friends get here, something very bad will happen. It is an instinctive thing. You don't know what bad thing will happen, but you think you need to encourage your friends to get here rather than to rush back to them.
Okay, so
now
that's
you know the
fine.
acoustics. You know the acoustics here are carrying. You've got your loot. Rather than spending your remaining part of your turn, possibly triggering something catastrophic, would you like to try to send some sort of musical message?
What tunes you playing?
Actually, yes. Yes, I would. So, now that I've realized that taking one step towards the door would be a very big mistake, knowing that the door's open, knowing that there are 13 faceless things around me and I can't feel my hands, I break out the loot because I'm like, alright, well, screw it. If I was able to take care of the shrieking nanny with something simple, I think I'm going to have to break out Help Me Rhonda. And I just start playing Help Me Rhonda, hoping that somebody upstairs understands what that is.
Well, none of us are Rhonda, so unfortunately,
Yeah.
it's not gonna work.
Well,
Let's get out of this.
Or something that would be familiar to them.
yeah,
okay?
yeah. Something culturally appropriate. Also, NJ,
Yes.
I realized you did a insight check, right?
Yes, it did.
So it actually has special rules here for what happens if you do a DC 11 insight check. I thought I was hand waving this to be extra kind to you, but there are some mechanics here that are going to come into play.
Oh,
So
hell.
as you're playing Help Me Rhonda, rather than fleeing the dais, you realize that you have basically triggered the religious equivalent of some sort of pressure trap. You know how, like, there'd be, like, a stone that you might step on and you feel it sink in, and, like, you need to, like, put something on the stone before you lift your foot, or bad things happen? So, by stepping onto this dais, you have initiated a sacrifice ceremony. And a creature needs to be killed on this altar. If the ceremony is abandoned part way, bad things could happen.
Crap.
Like, catastrophically bad things. So, we are going to move now back up the stairs to Nyx. And it is your turn, Nyx.
I say aloud, why do I hear boss music? Okay. I think we need to finish up here and NJ, where's NJ? Oh boy, okay. I'm gonna I'm gonna smash this ghoul
Okay.
right in front of me.
Give me an attack roll.
Yes. So it's to get him out of the way. Oh man, that's a nat 20.
Okay, awesome. So go ahead and give me max damage for that weapon. What would that be?
It's an 8. That's the max damage.
An 8? Okay. So let's see. That one was... Okay, minus 8. Okay, yeah, this thing is now bloodied. Pretty good. And...
Sure.
Is there anything else you can do this turn? Or...
I mean, I was hoping that I could move while it was disoriented from the attack.
Yeah, I mean, I don't...
Or is it still in my way?
You know, I don't remember in 5e if they explicitly give
Still.
monsters attacks of opportunity.
Say that again?
Do monsters get attacks of opportunity in 5e?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, so you could the problem is you have 2 of them on you, so you'd have to use a disengage action then to just get diagonally, like, between Rex and the other one. Or to get between Rex and the other one. So, but you couldn't get very far. Is that what you want to do?
Well,
Yeah, I can.
nah,
you
I'm
can.
just
You can
gonna
get to
wait
here.
for
if you
the
disengage.
rest to help.
Okay.
I'm just gonna wait for the rest to finish them up. I don't want to waste my health.
Okay. Ooze, it is your turn.
Let's finish these guys up.
Okay, let me take a look. See here, I am about out of juice.
Finish
My
them.
poor wizard. There's that ghoul left. Everybody over there is about to die. I have all of one thing I can do because I'm out of spell slots. We're gonna
Wizard punch.
Yeah, no, I need the ghoul to make a DC 12 con save.
Alrighty, let me roll for that. And it got a it passed. Succeeded.
Yeah, I figured it did.
Cantrips, wizard. Cantrips. Damn it.
Yeah, that's all it was.
Is there any action as a result, or no?
No, it's just
Okay, Ooze, do you want to use your remaining movement to go down the stairs, or do you want to hang out up here? You can hear the loot music.
if I go past,
You're not
can I
gonna
get past,
you're not gonna trigger an attack of opportunity to diagonally cut toward this way.
and which way did NJ go? This way?
She
Or
went
the other way?
down the stairs. There's like a switch back here.
On my side.
Which? Okay, over here.
Yeah.
This side. Okay.
So
And I'll do. You tell me where 30 feet is, and I'll
yeah, you could get to the top of these stairs roughly.
right here.
Yeah, so NJ used a double move to get all the way down.
Yeah. And he'll scream out like, NJ, what's going on?
I did something stupid.
Are you okay?
One must die. One
Oh,
must die.
No.
okay.
One must
Um,
die. One
hey,
must die.
if y'all can get out of that whole ghoul situation, we got another situation, and he'll relay what's going on, like what he's hearing and stuff. And that's the end of his turn.
Okay, and then Rex, we are to you. The
Okay.
ghoul that you remember that there's one around this corner. You can't see it, and the one that you can see is pretty beat up.
Finish him. Finishing move.
I'm going to mechanically. Can I drop my shield and draw my short sword without incurring an attack penalty? Because I do have 2-weapon fighting.
I'll allow it.
Okay. So the one closest, I'm going to attack with my long sword first.
Okay, give me an attack roll.
Sure. That is 16 on the die, which I think hits before I
certainly.
add anything. Okay. So it takes 1d8 plus 3. So that is 7 points of damage.
Okay, this thing is
Ayuga.
barely clinging to unlife.
Okay, and I will attack the other with my short sword. Give me 1 second. I gotta
Figure
equip. Okay. That is a 7 on the die, and I don't get my hit DC, so I believe that's a miss.
Yeah, that is going to be a miss.
It's a strength. Plus 2.
Okay. So, let's see. Pasta, how are you doing on health?
Bad.
Bad. Okay.
Real bad.
Real bad. Okay, because it's the ghoul's turn.
Okay. No, I would be a prime target.
Yeah, I'm thinking that. So this one, well, actually, so the one that Rex just hit pretty good is going to attack Rex. Does your aura extend to him then?
Is he 5 feet to me?
Yeah, he's within 5 feet.
Then
so.
yes, I am going to impose disadvantage.
Okay, so, well, the first roll was a 6. So, yeah, and the second roll was a 9. So, yeah, those are both going to miss. This one, he's so beat up.
9.
He's just clawing and hacking, but he is not getting his way.
Cool.
Meanwhile, this one behind you, Pasta, is just gonna roll, or just gonna come straight at you with its teeth out, and he rolled a 10. I'm guessing that doesn't hit your AC.
No.
No. And so, like, I don't know, maybe y'all are just wearing them down. Maybe they've been down here too long. I don't know.
They're rusty. It's understandable. They haven't had time to warm up.
Yeah. So
They didn't stretch before combat.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
They're trying to...
Yeah, so that's the thing, is they're supposed to do that thing where they pop their necks after they get out of the grave and they just were in a rush, you know?
Yeah, it happens. I mean, we came in here pretty suddenly.
Yeah, they were not expecting that.
I mean, the model is adult person, while the hitbox is a ghost child.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's happening here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so, let's see. So, Pasta, then, it is now your turn.
Okay. 4
Kick
to the
ass.
face.
Okay, are you attacking the
Which
one that's taken 0 damage or a lot of damage?
I want to take out the one that's doing the damage. That has a lot of damage.
Okay, so that's going to be the one over here by Rex.
Holy crap, this halberd has 10-foot reach. That's awesome.
Woo!
Great, so go ahead and give me an attack roll.
Oh, for the love of God, 13.
Yeah, that's going to hit.
Okay, good.
Give me some damage.
Afana. That is a 4 plus 2 is 6.
Oh, that is plenty. Yeah, this guy is just like bloated guts and gore, flesh and fat just on the floor.
Perfect.
He can't take it anymore.
Of course not.
Can't take
How could
it.
he?
Get up with a child with a fork.
Yeah.
He's al dente.
It was time to die. So, let's see. We are now on NJ down here.
Hi.
Hi. Okay. So, I should really just have bound a teleport or something. But it's fine. It's fine. I'll just run back through the prison every time.
Hi.
Hi. So, yeah, you are down here. And, what do you want to do?
I can't and won't do diddly squat other than try to get attention so that people can come down here for now.
Okay.
Because
You can-
if I move, I'm dead.
Yeah. That's fair.
You could
I can't-
investigate how to get out of the situation.
Is there perhaps anything I can look at on the altar? Since I'm standing here, you know, I can't really do much else. Is there anything I haven't noticed about the altar or anything?
Oh.
Can I look at it a little further?
Yeah, give me
Do a little bit more deep diving?
Give me a perception check.
Sure. Oh, that is an 8. Perception. I think it's the 14, the passive. The 14.
So yeah, you're gonna notice a few things. One, this portcullis here, this iron grating, was the, like this connects to that other room that you were in before. And you can kind of see into there. That's like where all that reliquary with all those little random objects. You can see that there's a wheel that you could spin to presumably open this door if it still works even. Once again, though, that would require leaving the dais, which I left your token there. You don't want to do that because that's going to break the thing. You also notice that there is some sort of dark, like, hump shape in this alcove back here, partially submerged in the water.
Oh, over here?
Yeah, back there.
Okay.
And, you know, your instinct is probably starting the sacrifice without concluding it might cause problems with you or for you from that direction.
From this direction.
Well, in terms of that, whatever that thing is, partially submerged in the water.
Yeah.
You're guessing the sacrifice might be to appease it, possibly. You're not a religious expert, but you know, you're just noticing two different things around the room, while also knowing it's a bad idea to leave without killing somebody or something on this day, without sacrificing a creature on the dais or on the altar.
Yeah. So basically, it's they started up. Creatures there, gonna eat my face. That's the only escape route.
Well, I mean, you could also escape through the way you came. The secret door you opened is still there.
Yeah, but they probably close it behind you.
Well, I mean, you can see that door. It's open.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't... this wasn't a mechanical trap. You're not physically confined to this room.
I see. I still can't move, though.
I mean, you can. You just know it would be a very bad idea.
Exactly. So I'm just gonna stay put and
Do you want to change the music you're playing or shout something? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna shout up again. Hey up there! You doing all right? I need you.
You can hear her if you want to yell something
now.
back.
What do you need us to do? Like, we're trying to get there.
If I move, I'm dead.
Excuse me.
I triggered something. It ain't good. Bless you.
That's being here.
It's still so dusty.
What do you need? I shout down.
Well, you guys can't. Only Rex can make out. Or sorry, not Rex. Only Ooze can make out the words. He's closer.
Oh, okay.
Then stay put. What do you need? What?
I need something that's breathing. That's not me.
Okay. He'll up the stairs. Like, can you get one of those things to follow us down the stairs?
Okay.
Go!
That's totally fine. Just get down here.
Place why? Like, we need to kill one of them on the thing to get NJ3.
I mean, all right.
I did a stupid, okay?
Okay, so that was NJ's turn. Nyx, you heard what Ooze relayed to you. What do you want to do?
Can I try to knock this goal on the head?
Yeah, sure. Give me an attack roll.
Non-lethally.
Non-lethally. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, give me an attack.
Try to knock out the ghoul.
Hell yeah! No, that's a great idea. That's a great idea.
I mean, you wouldn't know. We might need it.
Do it.
Plus 4, 19.
Okay, yeah, that's gonna hit. Give me some damage.
It's a 4.
Okay.
Total.
So, being as you're a cleric who knows all about ghouls, you would guess that this thing has about 18 hit points worth of vitality left per your religion or something. So, yeah. It's still standing.
God dang it.
Oh.
Okay,
God dang it.
okay,
Still
Ooze,
standing.
Ooze, it is your turn. What do you want to do?
He'll run back up the stairs.
Okay. Back to here.
back where you can shoot a ice ball at something.
Yeah, okay, that'd probably be like here.
Yeah. He'll let me get over to my character sheet again, and we'll do a frostbite again. So if you could please make a Constitution 12 saving throw.
You know, I will try not to. In fact, I didn't. It was a Constitution 6. Or it was a 6 at the end. So, yeah, it failed.
This hot 1d6 damage. 3, baby.
Okay. Boom.
3. And it has disadvantage on the next attack roll before the end of its next turn.
Well, that'll come in handy.
Okay. He'll relay that he'll relay that we need to knock this thing out and then drag it downstairs. He thinks.
Okay, that makes sense to Ooze, but does it make sense to Rex? Let's find out.
It does. So I'm going to make the first attack with the longsword, just like punching it with the hilt of the longsword for the damage, so I'm not killing it.
Okay.
That is a 14.
Okay, that's going to hit.
And that is 6 points of damage.
Okay. Recorded that.
Is it still up?
It is still up, and our cleric would know it still has about 9 hit points worth of
9
health.
hit points, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna hit it with the short sword. Same thing,
Okay,
or try to.
go ahead. Wail on it with that hilt.
Oh, that's an 8 on the die with no bonus. So
Yeah, that's gonna miss.
Oof.
Okay.
I just kind of punch it in the shoulder, like "good job," instead of
Yeah.
Good job.
It
"You're
feels
champ. We got a job for you."
It feels very reassured. Okay, so Pasta.
Yeah.
You know what? There is a ghoul like right up in your face. It's bloodied. It's damaged, and it is gonna go ahead, and it is going to attempt to do a bite.
I would love to see it.
It rolled a 13.
Negative.
You were just juking left and right. You dodged. It's
So, Pastaccini would ordinarily be like cool dodging, but it's just like, no, please.
yeah. It's because Thorn is Ratatouille style pulling your hair.
Yeah.
So you're like dodging left and right as the thing tries to bite you repeatedly. And then we are on to NJ again. Yeah, NJ, I'm not sure that there's especially a lot for you to do this turn, but I'm open to suggestions.
Run. Just run.
I'm looking at anything on my character sheet that I could use as a weight replacement for the pressure plate.
Well, no. This is not a... The pressure plate was a metaphor.
Oh.
Like, the situation you are in is as though you had stepped on a pressure plate and stepping off it. By triggering the... by stepping onto the dais and starting this sacrificial ceremony, you are in a situation where unless the ceremony is completed successfully, it will be your doom.
So I'm basically here till somebody comes downstairs still.
Yeah.
You might as well just skip me until somebody can get down here, because wait, who else is alive? Who's died so far?
Nobody else has died yet.
Nobody's died yet. We're trying to get the ghoul knocked out.
But if someone were to die, NJ,
yeah,
you would want them to die on that altar so that you could safely not spend the rest of your life on that dais. That would be really good.
Sorry.
No, that would be bad.
Okay, so on to Nyx.
Nyx, we can't hear you.
Right. Hello.
There we go. Gotcha.
Hi. Man, this ghoul has like 9 hit points left. You gotta go down. Come on.
You try to knock him out?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep trying. My max damage won't kill it, but might as well. 14 plus 4, 18. It hits. It's an 18.
Yeah, an 18 would hit.
Yes, and my damage is a total of 7. But in my cleric vision, it's at 2.
Indeed. Okay, and then since we're getting late, I'm gonna kind of keep the pace moving here. Ooze, it's to use.
I need how many? Just you know what? At this point, he realizes that his spells are worthless. And he will run up and try to do a stab
Punch it.
with his little wizardy.
We need it alive.
I mean, yeah, he'll stab it, but like with the
Non-lethally.
Non-lethal.
I mean, you've seen several of these things explode everywhere, but okay. I mean,
17 damage, or 17 to a hit.
17 is gonna hit.
5 damage.
Okay, go ahead and describe to me how non-lethally this stabbing occurs.
He will go to stab it, flip the blade up, and hit it with the hilt, like back of the noggin, or whatever the noggin equivalent of a ghoul is, and like the back of the head, like the butt of the gun in the movies, the thunk, and try to knock it out.
Okay, here's a fun fact. I'm not sure that ghouls are actually like conscious in the first place.
Not fair.
So, I'm gonna say that it is going to crumple, but I'm not entirely sure like what that means. I'm gonna let you guys sort this out among yourselves as I sort it out.
You peg it in the spine, and we drag it down there, and we throw it on the altar.
It is crumpled, and so who's gonna carry this thing?
Let's carry it.
I'll carry it.
Me.
Yeah. So the moment that Nick says "Let's carry it," Pastaccini will grab it and kind of just drag it by its arm down the stairs. I'm dragging it by the leg.
No, I was gonna say this is like a brother and sister thing. I assumed if Nyx was like, "Let's do it," that the two of you, like one of you has like one arm and one leg, and the other one has the other arm and the other leg. It would be better if you just did like both arms or both legs, but like no, super awkward, dragging the ghoul down the stairs. You guys get over to this back corner, dragging this corpse, and you see NJ through this grate. Okay.
As you guys know, you see my character, like he was pulling out some rope and he just shrugs and follows.
Okay, so
You come to help, yay!
yeah, so NJ, you are seeing them dragging this unconscious ghoul, if that's even a thing. I'm frantically Googling. Describe to me how this situation goes.
So that's what took you so damn long.
Yeah, how do we get to you?
All the
It's fresh meat.
Go around.
Fresh meat.
that way.
You know how business goes. Don't go in the water.
I
Go
must
around
die.
this way?
One must die. What? Oh, wait, no, it's not. I'm not supposed to do that. Sorry. It's so catchy.
It is a catchy tune.
It's the biggest hit in Barovia right now. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. I think Nyx and I. So when you have like a sibling by a pool and you do that 1, 2, and then you just throw them in. So we're gonna do that, and Coffee, you're gonna duck under it. So we'll just Indiana Jones this. So the corpse will land. You'll roll out of the way, and then I guess we just shoot. Like we all just pull out our guns and blast the ghoul on the altar.
I would suggest we haul ass out of here.
Okay, so wait, are you guys actually gonna try and throw the ghoul onto the altar from here?
Yes.
Okay, can I get an athletics check? From Pasta and from Nyx.
Okay.
That is a
Wait, are we-
21.
Okay. Nix?
It's 18 for me.
Okay, so yeah, y'all both successfully fling this corpse. Like, yeah, I'm assuming that you're like counting like 1, 2,
1, 2.
3, and you just hurl it, and it flies over NJ's head and skids to a perfect stop on the altar.
I get the hell out.
Wait, no, NJ. I mean, are you gonna kill it before?
Stab it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll-
So
let's
NJ,
stab
NJ,
it.
you know that the creature has to die on the altar for this to work.
Let's all do
Oh.
it. It's a family. Let's all do it as a family. Everyone
Don't
gather around.
step on
Gather
my
around.
JS.
Okay,
Gather
it's-
around, everyone.
It's fine.
Thorn, stop.
All right, hold
So
on. let me
Pasta's
remember-
already over
let-
here
let-
now.
Let me remember what my weapons are. Hold on.
Oh, it's unconscious. It's
What
every-
weapon
every-
am I carrying?
It's
It's-
unconscious, NJ. It's not
It's an
gonna
automatic-
dodge.
It's an automatic critical hit. It's unconscious.
Oh, well then
all
let
you
me...
have to do, all you have to do is stab it.
All right, well I'm gonna slap it with my battle axe then.
Okay. Yeah. So are you gonna, when you say slap it with your battle axe, are you just gonna hit it with the flat side of the battle axe and like turn it into a jelly
Stop it
on
like
the
it's an
altar,
onion.
so the gore runs down the side, the blood, just everything goes into the pool. Like
Tell
this
me more
water
now.
was already dirty, and now it's just gore and blood and like. You know, it's all over you. You just like squished this in the way that sprays the most blood outward. So
Amazing.
so great. That's fine. Okay, so the cultists go from chanting "One must die, one must die," back to their tireless chant of "He is ancient, he is the land." But even though they're chanting it with the same intensity, they are beginning to fade away, and the volume is just fading out as well. He is ancient. He is the land. And they're gone now.
I
And
think I can get off this thing now.
yeah, NJ, you are correct. It is safe for you to leave the dais. And
Sweet baby, Jesus.
also, Nyx, being a cleric who is finally attuned to this, that sense of entrapment you felt when you went out onto the balcony, like the mists pressing in, that's been kind of hanging in the back of your mind since then, but it has now abated with the slaying of that creature on the altar. You feel as though this place's confinement of you is ended.
How are the ghost kids?
Oh, that's a great question.
Yeah.
They're fine now.
What do you mean? What do you mean fine?
Okay, so what do you guys want to do?
Get the hell out of here.
Well, is the kid still possessing me? Do I still have the flaw?
The kids are still possessing you guys. As you guys are on your way out though, here, Pasta and everybody, you will find that there are actually burial chambers for the kids, or for the whole family, down here. And being a man of holy nature, you will realize that if you want to, you have the option of going upstairs and getting those bones and maybe laying them to rest here.
Do
But
that.
I'm also happy to
I
let you
think
try to
we'll-
leave the house. But we're really crunched for time because we're 12 minutes from midnight here. So I'll just
I
let
think we can do that.
I'll just let you guys decide whether you would like to do that or not.
Yeah, I think
I
we
think we should.
intern the kiddos. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So we intern the
Yeah.
kiddos.
Okay.
Let them
Let's go.
They
So-
played on that dollhouse for too long. It's getting boring.
So yes, as you lay the children to rest, each of your characters gains inspiration, which will be absolutely no help because you have basically detrapped the entire house as long as you immediately proceed to the exit.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, we're on our way out.
Okay, so you guys all successfully escape the DeathHouse, which is great news.
We did it!
You did it. Fun fact, though, as you all... Why am I doing this? I know better than this. Hold on.
It's epilogue time.
Yeah, it's epilogue time. Epilogue time. I'm just going to /TP at a tilde.
No. Ah!
Sorry, Oozepasta. So anyway, as you safely leave the house and emerge onto the street,
Safely.
you remember. Oh yeah, we're still in Barovia.
Ah!
I jump off the cliff again.
Okay.
The worst place to be.
Yeah. So anyway, folks, if you enjoyed that DeathHouse module or whatever appendix there, things are about to really burst once we get to Castle Ravenloft here on our 48-hour stream benefiting Child's Play, which will be coming up in May. We'll have more details about that soon, but make sure you follow the Draw4 charity Twitter, which is actually Charity Draw4.
Yes. Sorry.
It is in
about
chat
that.
right now. If you want to follow our Twitter, it is on in being linked right now in the chat.
Yep.
Yes. So,
Sorry, go on, Joe.
so you can stay tuned for announcements about our upcoming streams. I'm going to be running a game with a couple of celebrities, as well as some of these fine folks in Castle Ravenloft, which I also constructed in Minecraft back in Season 5 of Hermitcraft. So, yeah. If you were like, oh, yeah, DeathHouse is good, but I really wanted to see Ravenloft, don't worry.
I want to have a worse time than in that place.
Don't worry. We have Ravenloft at home.